congrats on getting the first void. Sorry for your disappointment, Math, but you know you got it last time. And thank you also for the lurk. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Implode. How's it going? How are you two doing today? I am about to play Lunar Phase. In fact, I think we can just go ahead and switch over to the game scene. I believe. It's going good, but a bit melting. Are you living in one of the places that's really, really hot right now? Yikes, it's dark and rainy. Okay, it's not night though. I got scared there for a minute. I have this beautiful cat who is both beautiful and will hopefully keep creepers away, but I'm still a paranoid soul, especially about nighttime, darkness, death, being exploded. I'm doing good. I'm happy it's Friday. In a couple of days, I get to go on a little short trip, which I'm really looking forward to. Will there be unicorn science? If I can find a unicorn. I have actually found a donkey, and that is the first thing we're going to do when I'm done saying hello to people and chatting with you lovely folks is I'm going to go retrieve the donkey, try to tame it, and then craft a saddle. Because if we have a donkey, we can go anywhere. We can do anything. Basically, donkey life is best life, and I will accept no criticism of this position. Also, the unicorns are mostly already tamed and really hard to find. Once I have a donkey, I might be able to convince somebody to lend their unicorn for scientific purposes, but one thing at a time. Oh, it quit raining. And the sun's rising. Beautiful. Why are my voice chat sounds muted? There must be some button I'm hitting. Let's set up my situation. So, here we are. We're on Lunar Phase. Yay! Oh, by the way, did you see? We have the minimal armor pack, so I'm fully armed. Well, okay, fully armored right now. I am not defenseless, and yet you can see the awesome skin that Kaz made me. By the way, so I'm really happy about that. Okay. I have a sword in case of danger, although I really don't want to accidentally hit the donkey. I don't know why I'm fussing. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about animal transport, okay? Today in the day it was above 30°C. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I live in a place in which it does sometimes get that hot in the summer, and I have been really prepared for it, and through some incredible bit of weather luck, we've only had 2 really hot days so far this summer. Even when I went to visit my friends for 4th of July in their big house with the swimming pool, and it should have been really nice and hot, 105 Fahrenheit, so that I could swim all day. The weather was great, which, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for, but it makes me feel extra guilty somehow about the rest of the world melting. Okay, so I left the donkey right over here. I found it last night, but I was really, really tired, and I got it about halfway home. Yes, there's mob sounds. Oh, it's still here. Thank goodness. Okay. We're going to lead the donkey back home first. And yeah, I'm going this long way because I don't want to deal with a waterlogged donkey. I mean, he looks pretty. Yeah, he looks pretty robotic. I don't know how he'll handle water. It is. Yes, it's a robo donkey. So you see, we're here on this strange alien planet, and instead of horses, we have cotton candy unicorns. And instead of normal donkeys, we have robo donkeys. Just wait till you see the rest of the animals, Cookie. You will not believe your eyes. I can show you Liv's frogs. I can, but first we're getting the donkey home. And then I think to tame a donkey, Oh, that's a giant hole. I don't want my poor donkey to fall in. You see, this is very nerve-wracking. If I fall in a giant hole, I just pull her up. But if my donkey falls in a giant hole, what do? He might get harmed. Okay, let's go down here. So I think to tame a donkey, it's just like taming horse. I don't know why there's a 2-block jump for you, donkey. I don't know. You'll be fine, right? Mildly dented. Nothing we can't handle at the repair shop. Please don't run into the cactus. Why did I come down here? Now I have to just go back up. Okay, so we didn't think out our pathing very well, but to be honest, that's really not my job. Come on. Come on, buddy. I just need to get you over to the fence post. We'll go over to this fence post so I don't accidentally untie my cat. Okay, so we think I just sit on it, right? Like repeatedly, and then eventually it loves me. Unless I guess it's someone else's donkey? What if it's someone else's donkey? Is that why it's doing this? Has this donkey already been tamed? Hi, Kaz. Thank you. Do you know anything about donkey science? I kind of have a bad feeling about this. Perhaps I should have tried riding the donkey before I brought it home. But what kind of monster would tame a robot donkey and then just leave it wandering the fields? Imagine if it is and I have stolen a donkey. Imagine. Donkey rustling. It was near, I think, Fox's area, which is a pretty big area, although I have never actually seen him online. So he must be working in the dead of night or something, the dead of my night. We are a very international server, so who knows what time it is for him. But it was just wandering free. It wasn't in any way contained. It was not leashed. If I did donkey rustle, I donkey rustled innocently. But I kind of feel like if it wasn't tamed, I would be hopping on its back and then falling off again, right? This is somebody else's donkey. I feel terrible. Also, my plan. I was going to I was going to triumphantly ride you across the server looking for clues to why the aliens kidnapped us and brought us here. Yeah. Well, I clearly did not adequately prepare myself. I guess I could try feeding it a carrot. I have never. Would you like a carrot? Implode, you're brilliant. It was a lack of carrots. Maybe because it was wounded? Okay. I am so rich in carrots. I have a huge stockpile of carrots. Everything's going to be fine. I just do not understand donkey technology. I still don't know why. This is okay. There we go. Maybe it was wounded. Maybe that's why. Don't you want to be my friend? Are you now? Okay, no. Have another carrot. I love the fact that the robot donkey can like handle the non-robot carrots. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Oh my god, I made a friend. Not you, Alex, although I am really happy to see you here. Hey, Golden. Oh gosh. And yet again, I've left you guys without game sounds. I'm so sorry. I've been muting game sounds during my starting soon because if I'm logged into the server anyway. Yes, you are a friend. You're already a friend. You're not the new friend that I made. The new friend that I made just now is this lovely donkey. This lovely robo-donkey. Look at him. I love him so much. He can't jump. He can't run. But he's got style. I don't know why the carrots worked implode, but thank you. I'm so happy. I know you were just teasing me. It's okay. It's okay. We tease each other a lot. So I have some leather. It's in the smelter because we have a lot of really helpful quality of life data packs, and one of them is the smelt leather one. I don't have an iron. Why do I not have an iron? Why do I? Come on. No, wait. I have my goodies box. My goodies box must have iron in it. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's make a saddle. Victory. Let's put this away before I lose it. If I can lose it when it's already in a chest, think how amazingly I'm going to be able to lose it when it's just sitting around. Okay, buddy. Now I can steer you. I am making so much progress. Apparently, I didn't steal the donkey cookie. Apparently, it was just hungry and or maybe damaged from my dragging it around. Or maybe you always use carrot. I don't know. I've never tamed a donkey before, ever. What is the donkey's name? Good question. We should ask it. See, I have a full stack of carrots. I'm really food rich right now. Extra leads. I'll put those in there too. Bones in case I meet a dog. A lot of sugar cane just cause. Let's bring a full stack of blocks with us. What I'm not rich in is coal, which is why I have both coal and charcoal. We have the really good fishing rod, which I am bringing with me because we might suddenly need to go fish. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I might want to go back to the fishing spot. We also have an acacia sign just in case I want to repeat my waste behavior and randomly leave signs. But anyway, we're not talking about that. I didn't do that. That was all timer. Hello, donkey. Do you have a name? I don't know his name, Implode. He's not being very forthcoming. But that's okay. Oh, I should sleep. And then I think it's time to ride the donkey triumphantly around and start investigating the alien secrets. Golden says, I tried playing BattleBox, but my internet was being a pain. Oh, I'm sorry. That's too bad. Were you BattleBoxing? Alex? Yeah. Oh, the new Sky Battle solo mode. How is it? How is it? Is it like, instead of teams, it's just 8 individual people fighting to the death? That sounds fun, but very, very stressful. I am doing great. I'm really enjoying the SMP. I'm enjoying the server. I'm not enjoying the fact that I just glanced at my network and it's like really struggling again, and I don't know what's up with that, but we're just going to keep streaming and hope for the best. Is it fun? What is this? What is this? This is my chicken pen. I've been throwing eggs in here hoping to eventually get a chicken, but I've had really, really bad egg luck. But what is this? I would... Okay. I guess we go in and check it out. Somebody's messing with me. Sky Battle solo can be fun if you enjoy PvP, especially solo PvP. I will probably try it sometime, but I suspect I'll just die really, really quickly. But it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. Also, what is this Lunar Phase SMP? Funny you should ask that. I will tell you before... I feel like I should wall this back off just in case something comes out of there. This was not here yesterday. I'm concerned. Okay, Lunar Phase is a 30-day SMP run by the amazing Mchmu. You can see her there in the player list. She ran the Waste SMP that I did back in February, which was set in a kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland, and now this is the next one. It has totally custom terrain generation put together by Kanokarab, who is really, really good at that. So that's why everything looks the way it does. There's like different biomes. It's really cool. It's really cool. The caves are all different and specially generated and stuff. It is vanilla except for some like little quality of life stuff like the smelting rotten flesh into leather, and like when I harvest crops I can like instantly replant them, and just some little things like that. It does look like I'm on the moon. I'm not sure if I'm on an alien moon or an alien planet. I mean, based on what the sky's doing, I think this must be a planet because we have a sun and something that looks like a moon of our own. Like there's the sun. I think we have a moon. Yeah, we have a moon, but I guess that could be the planet we're orbiting. So yeah, it's only 30 days. There's a ton of really cool creators. And we're all on this alien planet for various reasons, and people are trying to do their thing. So some people are doing builds. There's a whole bunch of built-in secrets, which is what I'm planning to do today. There's a whole bunch of like recordings that you can go find that tell you stuff about the previous inhabitants of this planet. Although, I mean, there's some interestingly green villagers over there, so I'm not sure exactly how previous they are. And I've only heard the first one, so I was planning to go over that way where there's a central location where people have been putting the discs as they find them, and we can listen to the whole thing. But first, I want to know what this is and why it's here. Because this is just my little starter area, and as you can see, I haven't really built anything yet. I have an idea for... I want to do kind of like a floating circular pavilion out on the water. Like, not super big, just like I say like starter base size, just like a small thing where I can put my stuff and not be kind of spread out all over like this. But I want to do it out of mangrove, and I haven't been being very focused about farming the mangrove. Like the moon decided to harbor life, and the life is so cool. Okay, I want to go check that out. But first, let me just see if I don't have any of the other animals. I really want to show you some of the other animals because they're adorable. And surely I'm not getting distracted. And I'm also not going over here where the shulkers will murder me. Maybe if I go this way. There's a village over here which seems to have a lot of wandering mobs. Oh, there's a sheep. The sheep are really cute. Honestly, all of the animals on this moon are really adorable. Like, check out this guy. Check out this guy. Isn't he cute? I love him so much. And there's like the black sheep and the brown sheep, and this guy is really cute like this, but he's even cuter with black wool. I'm trying to resist going like full on cottagecore because it would be so easy because all the mobs are adorable and there's a lot of plant life in the caves and stuff, and we're just going to ignore that floating tree. I don't think that's my fault, and it's certainly not my problem. Yeah, and there's like green chickens. There's green chickens, and oh my goodness! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! How's it going, Fibblefib? What were you up to on stream today? This is Lunar Phase, and I am wandering around trying to find cute chickens to show Alex, pretty much. Green chickens, yes. Yes, we'll go a little bit this way. This is this over here is Benji and Nuke, I think. I'm not quite sure, but I think this is Benji and Nuke. You are playing Minecraft and looking through your cute creatures in Beastie Ball? That sounds great. I'm a huge fan of cute creatures. Was it a good stream? Did you... I don't know what that fox is doing here. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it. Purple pig! Oh, don't run away from me. You're getting your 15 minutes of fame. But we're in 2026, so instead of 15 minutes, it's about 30 seconds. Yeah, that's the only possible response to that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I am having a good stream so far, although I have, as usual, gotten totally distracted from what I was going to do, which is ride my new donkey and discover alien secrets. Instead, I'm looking for a green chicken to show you guys. But I mean, I feel like that's a noble use of my time too. I feel like that's a good plan. So thank you again for the raid, Fibble. Please feel free to hang out and chat if you feel like chatting, but if you need to go do that post-stream stuff, please go take care of yourself, because I know how exhausting streaming can be, even when it's really, really fun. This is a cow. This cow is also not interested in his 15 seconds of fame, but I'm the paparazzi. Notice his 3 eyes. Notice his incredibly cute green horns. I mean, I don't really know how to combine, like, Chinese-inspired pavilion on the water with cottagecore, but the temptation is overwhelming. He is majestic. He is majestic. That, oh my gosh, you have given me a beautiful new word. Here's a villager. Doesn't have much to say. Trades beetroot, which I don't have any of. But yeah, I assume that these are the original aliens who are also leaving little sound recordings around for us, in which case I don't know why he can't just talk to me about what his issues are, but that's fine. I'm willing to make the trek and go listen to his sound recordings. But first, I need to figure out why there is a little, like, blue trapdoor tunnel in my base. Maybe it's something Timer did before he went on vacation? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Or maybe... I don't know. I can't come up with another explanation. It's not a Minecraft content if the creator's not getting distracted. Fair. Fair. I'll give you that. I do, as you can see, I have the map mod and I have Zeros installed. I usually try to play without it, but because it's only 30 days and it takes me a while to start finding my way around a world, I was like, I mean, also, no shade to people who, like, use it all the time. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. I just tend to play very vanilla, and I really enjoy making maps in-game. I spent a lot of my formative Minecraft years just making maps of places because I really like maps. You could call it an interest of mine. Okay. Gonna go sleep before doing morning chores. Bye, Alex. Have a great sleep. I know it's like some incredibly strange hour of the morning for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's so nice to see you. And thank you. I'll have a fun stream and I'll see you again soon. Okay. It's time, chat. We're gonna figure out what the heck this is. And then we're going to resume the donkey riding plan. Okay, stairs. That fills me with confidence. What the? What the? Yes. Well, is it fear not? which is kind of, a very understandable phase? Or is it fear not? Okay. And there's a book. And the sound of a campfire, but I'm pretty sure that's the campfire from the mysteriously appearing beehive that showed up. Oh, we're about to run ads. You know what, chat? I'm going to go ahead and snooze those ads. Will it let me do that today? Please let me snooze the ad. Please let me snooze the ad. Okay, ad snoozed for 5 minutes. Good, good. Because I am not clear what was up with this, but I don't really want to find out about it in the middle of an ad break. It's like they're scaring you, but like a joke. Yeah. Okay, I don't know a ton about that. Snooze didn't last. Okay, chat, my ads are being really pushy. So you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to run a 90-second ad, which will give us half an hour ad free. And I'm not going to touch any of this. I'm not even going to say anything interesting. I'm going to walk away from my... Can I get a cool... There we go. Fear not. Yeah. Here. We're going to walk away from the computer and get a refill of coffee, decaf, because it's like 2 p.m. We're going to run a really quick ad since Twitch is being a jerk about it. And I will be back in 90 seconds, and then we'll get back to figuring out who is pranking me or whatever else is going on. I'm really not saying anything, chat. If you are one of the people who is subbed and you can hear me now, I promise nothing interesting is being said. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know why Twitch was being so pushy. I really don't. Like, usually when I snooze, it will stay snoozed for a while. Okay, I'm not dead yet. This is probably not a trap. I don't know enough about traps in Minecraft. But, like, if this was a chest, I'd be really, really worried. But it's a book on a lectern, and I don't see anything else. But that's cute. So, I don't think it's a trap. The sign... Okay. You know how I said earlier that I went around waste placing a lot of signs? So... Here. We're gonna look at the camera again. Confession time. I did go around waste placing a lot of signs. I went around waste writing people up for things. So, like, there was a diner owner, and I wrote her up for cruelty to fairies because she had some sort of contraption with allays. there was this cowboy. There was a cowboy who ran a tavern, and I wrote him up because he was serving rats at the bar, which, ew. I mean, they were really cute rats, don't get me wrong, but unsanitary. Unsanitary. There was a guy who had like an industrial complex, and I wrote him up for like safety violations. There were more. I'm sure there were more. I went around and I looked at people's builds. Oh, that's right. I wrote up Ryan's condos for like, I don't know, having too many undead in the bedrooms or something. But here's the thing. I went around putting all these signs telling people they were being written up for stuff, and I signed Timer's name to all of them. Which was fine because he thought it was funny because he said he never signed anything like that. He never signed anything Timer, and nobody would possibly think it was him. But you know what? They did. Everybody thought it was him, and everybody started talking about how like he thought he was really the sheriff and he was writing people up, and like I think maybe Ben and Etat killed him a few times for it or something. So if this was revenge of some variety, I would believe it. But A, I don't see how a book on a lectern can be revenge, because I'm pretty sure there's no traps that do this. And B, if we're talking about Timer, if he wanted to get revenge on me, he'd just like dump me in a pit full of pufferfish and tell me that I'm a strong, independent fluid and I can get out on my own, and then he'd leave me to get poisoned to death. So, okay, I should just look at this stupid book. You have been liberated. Congratulations. No thanks are needed or required. Your inevitable thanks are not at all welcome. Nice use of emojis in Minecraft. Instead, you will do tasks for us. Our tasks will be magnificent and underwhelming. For now, be attentive. If tasks are not completed, you may not return home. Please do not feel threatened. We are uninterested in your fear. Be alert and aware. Await tasks. This is like when a toddler finds the emoji menu on the phone and just spams all the emoji they can find. I don't know what this is or why it's by my base or liberated from what? Okay, this is just weird. This is weird, and I don't know why it's here. Maybe it's aliens. Maybe it is. Tasks are not completed. You may not return home. Well, I mean, I would like to quit being stuck on an alien planet. Magnificent and underwhelming. I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. I don't know what I think about any of this. I am just going to put it there. And hi, drama. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, T. We are here on Lunar Phase, and I am so confused. I have become non-functional. And since you all just got here, I will show you the source of my confusion. This is the source of my confusion. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Yes, I know you just finished patient 0. I hope it went great. I really hope the humans survived and didn't get all eaten by zombies. And yes, please go take care of yourself. Get food, drink water, take a break. And thank you so much for rating me. I just don't know what this is all about, and I'm kind of freaked out about it, to be honest. Hi, Void. Welcome in. Welcome in. If there's anybody here who doesn't know me, I'm Altair. Most people call me Alt. I am a Minecraft streamer, and this is the Lunar Phase, which is a 30-day SMP in which we are all stranded on an alien planet, and apparently somebody thinks it would be funny to leave me a book with a lot of... I guess they're not emoji if they're in Minecraft, are they? What are they? Unicode? Anyway. Await tasks. Okay, if any tasks appear, I guess I will be awaiting them. I'm gonna ride my donkey now. How do I... Yes. And then... I'm so much taller than I was a moment ago. Hello, kitty. This is my kitty. Oh my god, what's happening to my voice? I think I'm becoming an alien. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. So, T, I'm not asking you about your stream because you said you couldn't stay long, but how did it go? What happened? What was the outcome of patient 0? I'm really curious. I watched earlier. I saw Kiwi had a lot of dogs. I saw people preparing. We are going this way, chat, because this way lies adventure. Actually, this, I don't know if I need any more adventure. But no, we're going to investigate the alien secrets. That is what we are going to do. And they're this way. At least the place where they're being kept is this way. Yeah, I saw that coming. This donkey. Oh, come on. You can't even jump a block? It's a single block, dude. Okay, maybe I just don't know how to make a donkey jump. What am I doing wrong here? We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I am an expert donkey user. I did not skip the training course. I know exactly what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm going this way because there's Lane's honeycomb pop-up. That I keep editing the sign on because I cannot... Maybe... I don't think... I was going to say maybe Lane did it, but I've barely harassed his honeycomb shop. I just... Oh god, it's too low. See, I just added an interrobang. There's one of the chickens. If anybody hasn't seen the chickens yet. Don't go anywhere, donkey. Look at them! They're so cute! I kept throwing eggs at that stupid hole that has, like, turned into an alien message center or whatever. I think it's probably aliens. I think it's aliens. I think that is a good decision. We're just gonna say it's aliens even if it isn't. Cyclophile. Yeah. That's M's, I think. That's Mshmoo's build over there. Am I going in the right direction? No, I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to be going this way. I don't know if it's the thinner atmosphere on the moon or what, but I'm really tired. I'm also not sure about, like, food. I'd like to. So we have not one, but 2 medical people on this moon. One of whom, like, was coughing on everybody, and then I haven't seen him, so I don't really want to talk to him. But the other of whom is a Nathra. And I was thinking of talking to Anathra about whether or not we're like getting like the full range of nutrients that we need from all the alien food, because like that seems like a thing a doctor would have an opinion about. Am I going the right direction? No, I've totally gotten lost. Okay, I need to go this way now. I don't know how I have a literal map, and yet I keep going the wrong direction. Maybe I could claim that this is why I don't usually use map mods, because you start relying on them and then you just wander off into the wilderness. But this is what we're looking for, this greeny thing here. This is the goal. That's something, but I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, Anathra, I hear, is some kind of medic and would at least theoretically... That's just a villager, isn't it? I hope. It's just a villager. Anathra would theoretically have opinions on, like, the whole, are we getting the proper nutrients and stuff? Because I do feel like I'm hungry, like, all the time. Okay, we're here. I should have brought a fence post with me. This... Jim was calling this the Sky Gate. No, not Sky Gate. What was she calling it? The Stargate. Jim was calling this the Stargate. And I have heard that all the... I'm just going to hold on to you, donkey. I don't trust you. I don't trust you not to wander off. Archive for lost tapes. All of the alien recordings that people have found are being brought here so that people can listen to them. And it looks like there's 5 so far. I've already heard the first one, and it was basically just we had some kind of disaster, please help us. Like, I admit I wasn't listening too carefully because that was the very first day, and you know, I'd just been kidnapped by aliens and I wasn't really feeling like listening to their like pleas for assistance or whatever, but we have more information now. So I'm going to start with disc 2 and we'll just go from there.
I remember the firestorm. The sun made the land glow red for days. And then we couldn't see it at all. Dense smoke, smothered by dense smoke. It was the start of the end. A fire so ravenous, it consumed life and ecosystems, leaving nothing but ash. The world still smells like smoke. It's lingering. Not like a memory, but like a warning.
Okay. Firestorm, environmental disaster. I just keep going from one post-apocalyptic wasteland to another. That can't be about this. Maybe this is where they came after all of that happened, because this place is not barren or smoky or covered in ash or lifeless. I mean, okay, a robot donkey is not life, but I showed you all the cows and sheep and stuff. Like, they looked great. I'm in Canada. Oh, ouch. Implode. Implode. Okay, I don't have any wood on me. I really feel like I want to make a fence post so I know this guy won't wander off, but that's fine. No, don't go back there. I don't want to be the guy who loses the precious lore discs. Okay. Disc 3. So, I love the Robo Donkey too. I really do, Cookie. What I really want to do is I want to get one of the cotton candy unicorns, and I want to see what happens when a robo-donkey and a cotton candy unicorn love each other very, very much and choose to have a child together. Because I think no matter what it looks like, it will be truly adorable. But in order to do that, I gotta find somebody who has a unicorn and is willing to do science with me, or I need to find a unicorn myself. And while there were like 50 of them over on that big red hill over there you can't see right now on day 1, they've mostly been kidnapped or gone missing or something. Okay, are we ready for disc 3? Because this is clearly like a pretty emo story of destruction. My current theory is that they were someplace and all of this disaster happened and they came here and they're stuck like we are. And they also would like to go someplace else or something? I don't know. Okay, disc 3. Is this 3? This is 3.
We knew the end was coming when the government put in restrictions on water and food. They even diverted resources from hospitals. No one ever said it, but we all knew why. I mean, the sick and the weak are at mercy to die sooner than the rest of us. Farms had nothing left after the fires. Just charred corpses of crops and animals. It filled me with dread to see it. Regardless of this, some still had hope that rebirth would occur. Lush, glorious green crops would thrive once more, and the soil would be so fertile that it would nourish us for the rest of our lives. I wasn't so optimistic. At least not in our lifetime. Plants need sun, not smoke. And there were no birds or bees or seeds left to be replanted. There must be another answer.
This is cheerful. What do you think, Donkey? I mean, yeah. Yeah. I know I said I was going to listen to all of these, but I'm starting to have like 18 thoughts. I'm stubborn, so I'm going to do it. But boy. Okay. This has either got to be another place or this has to have been a long, long time in the past. Because while where I am right now is not what you would call fertile and thriving, and I hope somebody sleeps because I did not think to bring a bed. I should have brought a travel bed. Oh, yeah. See how I said there was a moon? There's the moon. You can see it rising through the ocean. Now it's rising up out of the ocean. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. I do think that that's probably our moon and we're the planet, as opposed to that's the planet and we're the moon. But I'm not like 100% on that. Oh, thank you, Cookie. Thank you. 10-minute timer made him for me. I really, really like him. I feel like it is like the vibe I wish to bring. And he's so cozy in his goose onesie. Okay, so this clearly has to have been a long time ago because, while this is not exactly lush, again, there's like these parts of the biome where like there's really lush red grass. Honestly, the sound of running through it is like one of the best things ever. But where did the moon go? Somebody did skip the night. Yeah, somebody slept. I'm pretty sure we have one player sleep because with this many people around, it can be like there's just no way to get everybody to sleep at the same time. So the moon had a very quick work night, really short shift, and got relieved right away. And here's the sun back at it. The sun is having to do overtime lately. Okay, tape 4.
As children, We were told that spirits controlled life. Spirits of forests spawned trees as large as mountains. And ocean spirits dug trenches so deep that life adapted to its darkness.
Tardigards.
They had magic, and they healed the earth when people had not yet existed. Once we came to be, it was up to us to take care of the land. Our only purpose, and we couldn't even do that. As the earth was damaged and the spirits hid away, people found a way to make and harness the spirits' lost magic, and used it to create unnatural wildlife. When the spirits found out about this misuse, the power was taken and destroyed. But stories have told, if the pieces were collected, then maybe it can be harnessed once more.
You know, I know I should probably feel sorry for this long dead guy who's like living through the end of the only world he's ever known. But if by undead wildlife, excuse me, unnatural, if by unnatural wildlife he means my beautiful robo-donkey here, or the gorgeous one-eyed chicken, or my beautiful, beautiful blue cows, I don't like him. I don't think much of him. Hi, Sola! Thank you so much for the Prime sub, and oh my gosh, 8 months! That's crazy! That's crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm doing heart hands. Doing heart hands. Welcome in. How did Patient Zero go? Did you win? Did Harte remain untainted by zombification? I don't know how much you want to tell me because I don't know like who's planning to make videos from it and stuff, but I'm all ears. I really want to know. One-eyed chicken. Chickens only have one eye. The chickens on this planet, Cookie, are green and they have a single eye and they are adorable. They are so cute. And just wait until I show you the frogs. Okay, so let's summarize what we know. Bad things happened. There was a big firestorm. The air was filled with smoke. Terrible governmental decisions. Yuck. And now we're hearing that there at least were folktales of nature spirits who had some kind of magic. And then like people stole, alien people, whatever, stole the magic, used it to make unnatural wildlife. Could not possibly be talking about you, my dear. And the spirits got mad. But there's some kind of like magic maybe out there that we could gather and use to fix things. I win. Harte stayed a human, but we hesitated to turn to zombies. Love you too, Sola. Thank you. Yes, go sleep. I feel like you're up really, really late for a Sola. Go sleep. It's great seeing you. Thank you for the sub and for the good wishes. Take care. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. You really don't want to listen to this. It will not help you with the sweet dreams. This is not the kind of stream you could fall asleep to. I seem to have inadvertently stumbled into environmental horror. Okay. Last one. Oh, I need to take out number 4. Last one. So we're going to listen to number 5 now. Please buckle your seatbelts.
Although used to damage the world, the magic of the spirits may be the only hope to save this planet. I can fix it. Maybe this is my purpose. Can I save humanity? I feel hopeful at this revelation, though I must make sure I stay cautious. Ideas like this can corrupt one's mind if thoughts linger too long. I will head to what's left of the town library, if it even exists. That's where the recipe would be.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Emo guy is gonna find the magic and save the world. He's going to the library. I love going to the library. Thoughts like this can corrupt one's mind. Why is he putting them on tape? Yeah, why is he putting them on tape for us all to listen to then? I need to stay positive. I need to think good thoughts about this individual. You know, I think I want to talk to other people about this. I think what I want to do is ride my robo donkey and see if I can find Autobot. No, not Autobot. That's the wrong word. I already got this wrong once. Autopilot. And see maybe if he has any information on this. Also, I was going to talk to Anathra. Who is also in this direction. Maybe I'll talk to Anathra first. Thank you so much for the lurk, Jeff the Killer 2011. Please enjoy your lurking. I have only met Anathra briefly. I did buy him ice cream. Or some definition of buy. I did provide him with ice cream in a fair and ethical manner. So probably he will be well inclined towards me. I hope. Cookie, if I see any chickens along the way, I'll stop and show them to you. Gosh, I love having hooves. Is that what donkeys have? I love not having to walk everywhere. See, this is a pretty, this is not a planet that has no life to it. That's pretty lush and beautiful. There's trees, there's flowers, there's lots of grass over there on that hillside. There's sugar cane or some local non-union equivalent growing by what must be some kind of water. There's a lot of animals around. There's fish when you fish. I just have a lot of feelings about this whole everything is terrible narrative. But I mean, I can only assume that maybe this was like hundreds of years ago and things have improved since then. Altair, there's a 6th tape that just landed on the planet. Check the Discord quest channel if you want to try to find it. Thank you, ETAT. That's a great idea. I think I'm going to harass Anathra first if he's actually like available for harassment, and then I might go do that. Is it more day or more night for me? It is early afternoon for me. Usually I stream. That's a bunny! The bunny seems shocked by this revelation. Bunny is not enjoying low gravity. That is so cute. I take it back. Maybe Bunny is enjoying low gravity. Bunny is kind of like a helium balloon when Bunny takes off. I'm zooming. I think the bunny is probably normal-sized bunny. Also, Cookie, did you see the sheep? The sheep are really shy. If you've ever asked the question, is that sheep looking at me? If you're on this server, the answer is probably no. Okay, this sheep isn't shy. Maybe this sheep knows my donkey. Maybe they're buddies. I don't think the sheep wants anything to do with me. Anyway. Yeah, I 100% disagree with the whole this planet is ruined. This planet is great. I did not ask to be here. I have no intention of staying here longer than I can possibly help. I was rudely kidnapped, but this planet is beautiful, and I'm just very suspicious of whoever is sharing this story about how, like, all the animals here are unnatural and wrong. Hello? Hello? I heard there was maybe a medic around here. He might be underground. It's not like I warned him I was coming. More sheep. The black ones are really, really cute.
Hello?
Hello?
Someone there?
I am a someone and I am here. I'm not quite. Oh, there you are. Hi,
Hi.
am I disturbing you?
Oh, hello. How it goes?
It goes. It goes and it keeps going. Am I bothering you? Is this a bad time?
Not at all. I'm always open for visitors. I don't have, unfortunately, I haven't got the furniture done yet. And I'm still working on the walls.
This is really cool looking though. This is great.
Thank you. Please ignore the village in the valley. It's up for demolition.
Are you repurposing it to building materials?
A little bit. Mainly the terracotta, the glazed terracotta. But other than that, it's just an eyesore. People have been stealing materials from there, so I want to rewild the valley and just get rid of the messy ruins.
I think that's a lovely idea. I think rewilding is a great plan. Do you happen to have a fence post I could tie my donkey up to?
Um, Probably not.
That's okay. This is my first time on a donkey and I didn't really think out the whole thing where like I needed to be able to tie him up when I got off of him. I just feel weird talking from such a height.
Do you have a lead?
I do have a lead.
Okay, I have made a fence post.
That is so kind of you. Thank you.
No problem at all.
They're
There we go.
beautiful. Okay, stay. He's a really great donkey. I have gotten really attached to him in the like 45 minutes we've known each other.
Oh, that's fantastic. I've got myself a mule.
Then you know the answer to one of my science questions.
Oh, do you want to see the answer rather than guess it?
I would love to see the answer because I've been trying to find a unicorn for like 3 days and no luck.
I thought everyone had unicorns, or at least that I just bred someone's donkey and someone's unicorn, and I got the mule.
Maybe I just don't know the right people.
I didn't know who they were. I just found them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring some golden carrots. Yeah, this section here is yet to be finished, but this is the work in progress. So
You've gotten so much done. It's
so
really cool.
I've just finished this exterior house build. Needs an interior.
I love the shape of it. This kind of domey thing can be so hard to do.
I got a little bit of help. I did a little bit of stuff in creative with a couple of tools to help figure out the shape. But
it's really nice,
once
and
you
you
got
have such
the
a
basics.
lovely view. I'm
does,
sure
like
once it's furnished, it'll be incredibly cozy.
Actually, I might just expand the windows so I can get a little bit more view here. There's a bit of space for that.
Yeah, especially if you're going to rewild the valley. So what do you have in mind for rewilding?
Oh, I'm probably just going to like work off the general terrain that's nearby. So endstone, grass, and probably some of those trees. So I've got a very limited time.
Like this, but more so. Yeah, I can't believe we're already a week in.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've got even less time because I can only do 2 weeks of the server. So, because yeah, I'm away for. Oh, not that. Oh, whoops! Don't come down that hole! Don't come down that hole!
Not coming down that hole.
Over on the other corner.
Definitely not coming down that hole.
This corner is a lot safer.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
let me just go grab some food because that took my that took a lot out of me. Oh, of course. Being an Irishman, we bring the rain sometimes.
Yes, yes. I've heard that. I've heard that statement before.
Though I don't know where the rain is in IRL. We've had very little of it recently. It's all been very warm.
Oh,
But,
oh my
well,
goodness. Oh my goodness.
here is
Hello.
the Robocorn, known as Nugget.
Hello, Nugget. This is a thing of beauty. I'm very
I know.
impressed.
Actually, is there anything still? Oh, there is still some stuff in their chest.
He combines the best characteristics of both of his or her parents.
Mm-hmm. I at this stage I think Nugget goes by any pronouns because I've called them him, she, they, um, so and I think someone called them it as well.
Are you
So
telling me that this is a gender fluid mule?
oh, well, have a look at it. What do you think?
Look, as somebody who is also a fluid, I embrace Nugget as a sibling. We can be fluids together, Nugget. You're
Guys,
a very robotic fluid, but I
yeah,
no problem with that.
chat. We've got it official. We've got a gender fluids Robocorn on the server.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
I
brilliant.
Nugget is beautiful. Thank you for showing me. I
Mhm.
was really wondering about this. And
He looks epic.
I thought it'd be so easy to find a unicorn because on day 1 it seemed like they were everywhere and then just
They
no
were.
luck. No
I'd
luck.
say there's probably not many spawning at the moment. I'd say there's a lot of places loading up a lot of passive mobs. So the only
Yeah.
real way to get them is to breed them at the moment.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I actually this is a bonus. This is a bonus because I did come to you because I had 2 questions I wanted to ask you and I've just been so
Hmm.
thoroughly distracted by Nugget.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the first question is I heard you were some kind of medic?
Oh yes. Sorry. I've gotten so used to people ignoring the fact that I'm here. I was like I'm an emergency medical hologram. Um, that it's like I've forgotten about it. Yep. So yeah, I please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, I am not having an emergency at this time. I'm hoping to avoid medical emergencies. I I
Oh,
I was wondering since we're here on this like alien planet and like all the food seems to be edible, but I've
uh
noticed that
huh.
I'm kind of tired and I seem to be hungry all the time, and I was just wondering if you had any insight on like back home, I can pretty
Yeah.
much just eat, jacket potatoes 24/7 no problem. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if maybe here they don't like have all the nutrients we'd need or something cuz I just seem to be hungry no matter how many potatoes I eat.
It's the potatoes that are the issue. Okay.
Well, I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if
Um.
maybe like
Now
I'm
the
tr-
fact that are they smaller potatoes than usual?
could be, could be. It does seem
Mm-hmm.
kind of like it when they come out of the ground. They're a little on the tiny side.
They could also be that they're growing because of the different gravity we have here. They
Mhm.
might be still growing to a slightly more normal size, but they're less dense, so they're not containing as much nutrition. The fact that they're growing means that they are absorbing nutrients from the ground, so at least there is that. It could also be that some foods uh, don't don't draw as much nutrients from the soil as other foods do. So, um,
Do you
have
think
you
I
tried eating something else?
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think I should try diversifying my diet? Like, I had some bread, but the bread was
Hmm.
even worse in terms of like, I could just eat loaves of it and I didn't really feel, satisfied the way
Hmm.
I would hope. And I have a lot of meat, but I haven't wanted to eat any of it because I mean, alien animals.
Well, I've seen other people eat it, so like it's probably not bad.
You think
Have
it's
you tried
probably okay?
cheese?
There's cheese?
Yes.
No, I didn't. There's cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's cheese everywhere. Have you not seen the cheese?
No.
It's right under our feet right now. There's your cheese.
What?
It does need a little bit of processing. So if you process it in your crafting grid, you'll be able to get some
You're
cheese.
kidding me.
Yeah.
No, I did not know this. I bet this is what I've been missing. I bet I need to be putting cheese on my jacket potatoes.
That sounds divine.
Doesn't it sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, now I'm even hungry.
As someone who doesn't actually technically need to eat or have any taste buds, absolutely sounds divine.
You're very well programmed to pretend you understand things like eating.
Absolutely. I need an awesome bedside manner to help my patients feel comfortable.
Well, I would agree that you have a pretty awesome bedside manner. This
thank
I
you.
feel much better already. I will
Thank you.
I will try eating some cheese on my jacket potatoes and seeing if that helps with the like kind of continual hungry draggy feeling. I mean, you wouldn't think draggy with the light gravity, but it just, it's hard to get out of bed in the morning, all that kind of stuff.
Well, you are adapting to a new level of gravity. There's maybe it's a slightly different percentages of gases in the atmosphere. I don't know. I don't have all my scientific equipment with me because, well, I got activated on this planet, and there's no tricorders here. There's no medical equipment that I can use. I have to basically
Yeah, it's
yeah.
very primitive.
It is. So, but we make do with what we can with what we have.
We do. Do you know who activated you? Like how you got here?
I have no idea. I was just like I got activated here, and I've no idea how to disable my program because like I've been running now for how many days?
I think 7.
6, 7, nearly 7 days. Nearly fully 7 days on this world,
do that.
constantly running. Usually I'm supposed to be turned off after I've been used.
Right.
But I've been it's been very strange.
Yeah, I've heard that with emergency medical holograms, if they run for too long, mimetic glitches can sometimes creep in.
Okay. Hopefully not. I don't need to glitch. I see my only problem so far is I can't turn off. But
I'm sorry. I
yeah.
didn't mean to worry you. I was just
Oh.
Sometimes I kind of run off at the mouth. Forget I said that.
Well, that's fair. No, do you know what? I think someone's building a big giant data center on the server, so maybe I will take over that and I can use that to run the program.
That would be the best use of it. That would be the best use of it. Think about how much power you would have for your bedside manner.
Yeah. Because, like, honestly, all I know that thing runs at the moment is never gonna give you up, never gonna make you cry, never and desert you.
That also sounds like it could be a mimetic glitch. Maybe I should talk to the data center
glitch.
guys.
That was bots on bots violence.
Yeah, Okay. So I if you have time, I just have one more question and then
Sure.
then have you heard any of the recordings people have been finding?
I
Because
think I heard something in the first couple of hours. Some people brought us into a village and they played a music disc for us. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it.
yeah, that the same thing happened to me and I didn't really pay attention, but I found out that gosh, what direction would it be? Like that way ish. There's like a big circular thing that some people were calling a Stargate, and they've been putting all of the discs they find over there. I don't know if somebody built the Stargate or if it was here on the planet, but I went and listened to all of the discs just now before I came to find you, and
Yeah.
yeah, I want to go around and see if anybody else has been listening to them because the picture they paint is really strange.
Hmm.
It's all
I
like,
may need to go investigate.
yeah, I mean, I honestly, I think if you think you'd like to listen to them yourself, I'm not going to try to summarize for you because I think I have a very particular viewpoint on it, and I'd rather hear what people think without me like telling them. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah. A fresh pair of ears.
A fresh pair of ears would be great. So like, yeah,
Hmm.
if you do listen to them, I would really love to talk again later and hear your point of view on it because I definitely have thoughts and feelings about this. And it would be
Okay.
good to compare notes
I-
with someone.
Is it a long listen or is it?
Um, so there's like the first disc was really long and I didn't listen to it again. The rest, I mean, I think
Mhm.
it was maybe like 10, 12 minutes of my time. It was pretty emotional. Like
Okay.
the, whoever left these recordings was clearly going through it and was not having the best day, week, whatever. So,
Might
it
be a clue to how we got here.
exactly. That's what I'm hoping is that maybe if enough different sets of ears listen to this, we can put
Hmm.
it together and figure out how we got here. And I, for one, would like to be able to go home.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll pop over and have a listen to them
great.
soon. Thanks for letting me know.
You're
Um,
welcome. Thank you for the
so
medical advice and the cheese
you're very
and the
welcome.
view
I
of
hope you
Nugget.
feel better soon. It doesn't sound like it's a massive thing, but like if you're really stuck, maybe we could find some coffee on the planet.
I miss coffee so much. I miss
Oh, do
coffee
you?
so much.
I know a lot of people really love coffee. For some reason, there's a little nagging memory in the back of my brain about a particular captain who absolutely loves her black coffee.
Oh,
Can't really think about who that is, but it's just that one
just a
little bit of nugget.
little bit of
Must be
information that
someone. Must be
stuck with
someone.
you. Must be someone.
Yeah, it
Okay.
must be someone. Yeah. The only other person I could think of who might have coffee is Fool's Fam.
Well, if I don't think I've met them yet. If I meet them, I'll check in with them
Hmm.
about that. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go bug some other people and see if they've listened to the recordings. Because really, the more ears I can get on this, the better. I
Hmm.
think.
Absolutely.
Thank you again
Cool.
for your time.
No problem. Thanks for popping by. Love meeting people.
My pleasure. And I'll let you know how the whole cheese thing goes. I'm excited to give it a try.
Enjoy. Bye.
Bye. that was really fun. That was a really fun time. Oh my gosh. I love role playing with people so much. I am such a happy guy right now. Okay, we're going to go back to the donkey. I did not know about the cheese, chat. I was 100% uninformed about the cheese. I think my donkey's this way. Oh gosh. Hi, Puma. I'm so sorry I missed you. I was locked in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I saw you in Cubs chat earlier. It looked like a fun stream. I didn't stay for very long because I needed to be here and doing this, but okay. Where's my donkey? Where's my donkey? Right here. Thank goodness. I got briefly concerned. Bro, pretty much every time you're out of my sight, I worry about you. I think this is what happens. This is what comes from only having a single companion in a strange alien wilderness. Cub was mostly losing his ender chest and tough box and grinding. Fair. Cookie, thank you so much for the caffeinate. I I mean, you all know I don't usually stream this late in my day, which isn't late, like it's just afternoon, but I'm usually a morning streamer. But I do have coffee, even though it's like mid-afternoon, and I am going to drink some to honor your caffeinate. And I will sit up straight for Ms. Foster. I keep missing stuff that are in people's bios now. I'm going to scroll back in the chat. Okay, I'm not sure what you missed that was in my bio. If it's not I'm gender fluid, like that's fine. People catch it or people don't. I'm not really don't really worry about that kind of stuff. And since I'm fine with any pronouns, it's like pretty much impossible to misgender me. Yeah. Okay, I should have a plan. I should have a direction. So let's see who is where. Cece and Shauna are over there, but they're on Do Not Disturb. Who else is open? I could in fact go bother the bots if I can find them. I'll just go kinda this way, I think. I could talk to Autopilot. I could talk to Mshmoo. She often knows a thing or two. Who? That's Sky, but they're on Do Not Disturb, so... Who? Okay. Yet again, who is in this direction? Cece, and I'm honestly not sure who that is. I'm heading right for Sky. Also heading right for Mshmoo's build. Where are we on the map? Oh, I'm heading back that way. This has been a really weird day. What with the... whatever is going on in my chicken area and all those recordings, and this looks like another portal somebody didn't nether. I finished my storage room on subscribers and I'm setting up a lava farm. That sounds awesome. I still haven't logged in. I'm whitelisted. I will log in eventually. It might not be till Lunar Phase is over. The fact of it only being a 30-day SMP makes me like, the FOMO is continual and intense. Like I have never been on when there wasn't at least like 5 other people on, and people are just doing stuff all the time because we have such a short time on this server. We're back at Lives. I don't have any real reason to be back at Lives, but I do have a reason to be back at Lives. I'm lying to you all. I can show Cookie the frogs. And anyone else who hasn't seen them. And we found out about Cheese Ground. Yes, we did. We found out about Cheese Ground. Stay. Okay, these are not frogs, but these are really cute. The little deputy cats that we had on Wastes. How dare you have your priorities straight, you LGBTQ. Look, frogs are a top priority. Look at what I have on my head. That is Aristophanes. He is the best frog. Thank you so much for the follow. I do have anonymous follows on, so I am not shouting out your name, but please feel free to hang out and chat if you would like, or lurk as you see fit. Your favorite murderer is here. Murderer or something. Murderer. Like a little bit of one, a little bit of the other. I'm gonna sleep in Liv's bed. Nobody tell her. This is pretty close to my base. And honestly, Liv is such a nice person that if I was like, I had to sleep in your bed, she would probably apologize for not having like left guest towels out and stuff. I find that many people have anonymous followers now. Yeah, I when I first like started watching streams, I did really like it when I would follow and the streamer would like call out my name. But then over time, I started being like, well, sometimes, like, if I follow and the streamer starts talking to me, I want to talk back. And sometimes I'm like watching a stream at like, 1 a.m. or something, and I don't actually want to talk to anybody. I'm just like, oh, this is a cool streamer. I want to follow them. So I feel like anonymous follows just solves that. If somebody would like to be talked to, they can chat, and I will very happily talk to them. And if they just want to follow so that they can keep track of me for the future and not have to actually interact with me, they can do that too. And like, as a guy who sometimes just has no social battery and doesn't want to have to interact with anybody, I really feel those times. I have a pocket notebook that is almost finished and a frog in a chair as a possible replacement. That sounds adorable. I assume the frog in the chair would be the new pocket notebook. Oh, Shmoo's over there. Okay, I really want to talk to her. Let me show you these frogs first. These are the frogs. These are the frogs. I love their colors. And notice the third eye on the back, which suggests that their main predators are avians. So I'm kind of continually keeping my eyes on the skies, just in case. I will post all my possible choices in your Discord. Yes! Yes, Puma, that is the thing you should do. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to see them. I need to finish up some of my notebooks so I can use new notebooks. I stole the eye from the chickens. Oh my god. New lore unlocked. Cookie, I think you're right. They stole the eye from the chickens. Yeah, I really don't know what that recording guy is going on about. If he thinks that this is unnatural wildlife. Like, I didn't want to say that to Anathra. But if he thinks that that is unnatural wildlife, we have like a very, very strong difference of opinion. By the way, I keep mentioning Liv. Liv is Liv Awesome, and shout out to her because she did the frogs. And I believe the cows and the donkeys and the unicorns and everything. She is an awesome, awesome content creator and an awesome like 3D modeler. And I was telling her how much I loved the frogs and how cute they were, and she was like, thank you. And I was like, oh, you made them? So, yeah. Did they get their eye from the raccoon that stole an eye from the chicken? Hi, Milton. Welcome. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. Metal, you are my favorite murder and my favorite murderer. And tell me what happened. Unless it's secret. But, like, did you in fact get to do some murders? I want to hear all about it. I am, however, gonna use this moment to go... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Why are objects like this? I want to go find Shmoo, because I see her. I see her nearby. I have questions. Maybe Shmoo has... Probably not answers. Maybe information. She vanished. Did she hear that I was coming for her and run away? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I also see autopilot over here. I am striking terror into the hearts of many as I ride across the server on my fearsome robot donkey. They are so terrified that when they see them coming, somehow they vanish from my locator bar. It's probably just a coincidence, let's be real. But where did she go? She was right here. She didn't go into Do Not Disturb. Okay, whatever. Let's see if autopilot is free to chat. They might be underground. I don't know where anything is. Don't know where anything is, including me. This is the sort of thing that's going to get my donkey killed. We're going around the long way. I cannot risk my beloved donkey. I need a name for this guy. I really need a name for him. I love him so much. He is slow and can't jump. Much like me. Beloved donk. Beloved donk, yeah, but I do need a name. Hello? Look at all of this landscaping.
I'm having fun. I'd rather go slowly and steadily and have fun than explode.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Uh,
Hello.
If this is a bad time, my donkey and I can come back later.
All good. How can I help you?
You are just the autopilot I hoped to see. Do you have a fence post I can tie my donkey to?
I can get one. One moment.
Thank you. I love how I show up as a guest to other people's homes and immediately make demands on them. I did this to Anathra too.
I see. Interesting strategy.
Yes, it's going very well so far. How are you doing today? Is that a relevant question?
I am doing well. I have mined many diamonds today.
Oh,
Here is a fence post.
that is an extremely relevant question then. Thank you. So, I was coming to see you because I wanted to get your opinion on something. Since
Yes.
I know that you are generally, I believe, programmed to be like helpful.
Correct.
Yes. Have you listened to any of the recordings that people have been finding on this planet?
I have. I have listened to 5. They are rather disturbing and it sound as though someone is in distress, and therefore I am wishing to find out more.
I have also listened to them, and I agree with you that they sound like somebody is in distress. I am, however, a bit confused about the story they're telling, and I am trying to get other people's robots, holograms, etc., everybody's opinion. I'm looking to pool our insights.
I see. Well, so far we know that this planet did not always look this way, and that due to the actions of humans using the power of spirits, this planet became this way, and the power has been broken up into many pieces and spread over the land. It was supposed that the library might have more information, but the library is no longer a thing. So we must continue searching for more clues to the whereabouts of the powerful relics. So I believe searching for that clue is the secret to returning this world to its glory and possibly solving the clue for where the distress beacon was hidden for us.
I see where you're coming from, but I have to say that when I listened to the recordings just a little while ago, this planet does not look devastated or unnatural or distressed. And so, are we sure that the people who made these recordings actually are talking about this planet? I mean, do you think it's possible maybe that something happened on their planet and then they came here?
Interesting hypothesis.
I mean,
However,
yes,
since they are here on this planet, it is assumed that they are to be applied to this planet.
I agree that your theory is the simplest theory. I think this planet is beautiful. I did not ask to be here, but I'm here now. And it's pretty, and there's a lot of really cute animals. I mean, have you seen the frogs? And I just find it difficult to square where we are and how lovely everything is and how vibrant everything is with this story about like ash and firestorms and unnatural magic and angry spirits. And that's another thing. Does your programming information knowledge have like spirits? Are spirits real?
I have learned of spirits yesterday.
Do you think that they are factual, or are they just a way of people explaining things they don't understand?
One moment.
Oh, that would be me. I just slept, though. I just slept.
It would be me.
I
have
slept
been
in
mining.
Liv's bed.
Unfortunately, Lamebot has changed and moved everything around, and I do not know where there is bed. I have learned of the existence of spirits yesterday when listening to the previous recording, and now I am learning that they are a powerful being that can create planets. I am unsure of what to think. However, every person I come across on this planet is either in distress or deranged, and it has led me to believe that there is something wrong with this planet.
Would you call that guy in distress or deranged?
That is not a sentient being.
Oh, really? I thought I just didn't speak their language. Wait, am I in distress or am I deranged?
Not everyone, but almost everyone. Some of them have adapted to life on this planet, but this planet does not seem suitable to those who have arrived since its changes, according to the recording. And many have gone to strange directions with them.
I mean, I agree that there are some things that seem kind of weird. One of the things I was consulting Anathra about is that I'm not sure that the food here is like really providing a full range of nutrients. He had some suggestions. I'm going to give them a try.
I see. As a robot, I do not have to worry too much about a range of nutrients, as I have motor oil provided by Puddle Shine.
Oh, that's excellent. I was just about to ask if you were solar powered, but motor oil
Lamebot
seems
and
better.
I both lost our saturation modules upon arrival to this planet, which would normally provide us with all the saturation we needed. We have since lost that and are now reliant on oil.
Well, I'm glad Puddle Shine is able to provide you with enough oil to meet your needs. I personally have been going for jacket potatoes, but they're just not doing it the way they used to at home. So Anathra suggested I add cheese. I'm going to try adding cheese.
Cheese is wonderful, yes.
Cheese is wonderful. Okay, well, I agree that people here are pretty strange, but personally, I was just attributing it to the, trauma of being kidnapped by aliens and dumped on a planet to begin with. And I have to say, if whoever left those recordings is the one who kidnapped us and dumped us here to fix their problems, I'm not feeling it yet.
I would not be
feeling
certain
it.
that everyone has that same original purpose for being here, as some have arrived on their own and others were stranded.
That's true. That's true.
Or arrived through mysterious puddles, or arrived through other means.
Yeah, I know Musi Monroe is here. I met her. It was really cool. I can't wait to get home and tell everybody, but that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is I know she was here for a vacation. She just couldn't find her hotel. Very
Correct.
Very familiar.
Put on the wrong planet.
Oh, that's why she couldn't find her hotel. I was like, that's a very familiar and sad story.
Correct. Now, I would say it is important to listen to all theories. However, as I have yet to find the source of the distress beacon, these clues are currently the greatest idea we have to as where this distress beacon might be coming from.
I understand, and I understand that really is your prime motivation, like to find the distress beacon, right?
Correct.
Well, if I find more recordings, or if I hear about somebody finding more recordings or anything like that, I'll make sure you get informed.
Wonderful. That would be ideal, as I can then learn more. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I think my donkey and I are going to go try to find Shmoo, because I thought I saw her around here somewhere.
They are in that direction, by the large white triangular building.
Excellent. Okay, come
Good
on,
luck.
donkey. Thank you. And thank you very much for your time and your fence post. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. Farewell.
Farewell. Goodbye.
You are going the wrong way.
I worry a lot about my donkey because I've gotten really attached to him. Is this way not a sheer cliff? Because he's
This
not
is not a sheer cliff.
Okay,
If you
good.
follow this direction.
He's not a good jumper or runner or anythinger. But he's really sweet natured. Bye.
Farewell.
What is sad? You know what's sad, Metal? It's sad when people go to a place because they think they're gonna be having the vacation of their lifetimes. And then, instead of having the vacation of their lifetimes, there's no hotel and they're stranded in a hostile landscape and have to fend for themselves. It's sad, okay? I feel for Musie Monroe. There's a chicken. We're going to hop off donkey. We're going to get out of F5 because I can't drive that way. And we're going to look at the chicken. Cookie, I hope you're still here. Chicken. Yep, you. You're the chicken. Sounds like fun for me. I would pay for that survival holiday. Metal, I am suddenly remembering the stories you have told me about, like, oh yes, and then we all went into the mountains for a week and had to, like, eat tree bark and kill bears with our open hands and stuff. Yes, you would pay for that, wouldn't you? I'll have to see. I'll have to see what I can do. Clearly, we should come up with some way to give you this experience in Minecraft, of course. I don't strand my friends in hostile landscapes in real life, only in Minecraft. But there's people. Hello?
Unless they're programmed.
Oh! It's an Athra!
Again, it has to be, they have to physically work with the program. Anyway,
Okay.
that
That's
dude
good
is
to
a
know.
charlatan. Throw some apples at him. He'll run away.
Okay, I'll throw some apples at the doofter.
Oh, the fake doctor?
Yes.
Sorry, am I interrupting? I can...
No.
Okay. Then I
You're
won't.
absolutely fine. You and your cyber donkey can come over with the cyber unicorn.
Yes! Yes!
This is a cyber mule. This is a robocorn.
A robocorn.
Yes, I met the
Uh-huh.
Robocorn earlier, but my donkeys never had a chance to meet them before, so this is a
Mhm.
great moment.
Yep. We got the robocorn. I listened to those recordings out here.
Did you? What did you think?
Like, okay, it's clearly a civilization got to the end, ended up causing like an advanced species natural disaster before they made it to warp travel. Or maybe they did make it to warp travel, but whatever. Like this clearly they had a natural disaster, wiped out a large portion of the species on the planet, including
Right.
themselves, and then afterwards, life re-evolved and moved on.
Yes! Yes! Thank you. I was listening to all the stuff about like unnatural animals and biological disaster and ashes and everything, and looking around at this really beautiful planet and kind of trying to
Mhm.
square those things. And I couldn't figure out if maybe that happened somewhere else and then they came here and the record of the disaster just came with them, or if the
That could be a case.
maybe, or maybe the
Like, it-
understandably very emo guy was a long time ago.
Oh, it probably was a long time ago, but like it could be two things. It could be that this planet moved on to was that planet that he was talking about, or it could be another planet.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what that device over there is, but clearly it's been here a long time. And that ring thing, I've seen I don't really know much about it because like I'm a doctor, not a ship captain.
Right.
So
Right.
they're probably more. They probably would know more than me. But like, yeah, I've no idea. But there could be other means of transport across galaxies and planets and stuff. So That could be a means.
I mean,
It's
especially
always
since
possible.
a lot of us don't know how we got here. Chimo, I was actually coming over here to ask if you had listened to the recordings, and if so, what like your point of view on all of it was.
Well, I didn't know too much about it.
Is
I have
Laura, I'll
listened
catch
to
you
it.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry,
have...
wrong button.
That's it's okay. I was like,
No
okay.
problem. No problem. Mimetic
Thanks,
glitches.
catch me up later. Yeah, I've listened to it. I've heard of it. I'm not sure. It's kind of like if this was a different world before, where would this new species have come from? Like, how would it have?
Well, most
know.
Most mass extinctions, and again, like I'm a doctor, not a paleontologist, but like, or an archaeologist, but like most mass extinctions, they don't wipe out all life. It's incredibly difficult to do that. Like, even if it just leaves microbes behind, a couple of billion years later, you could have like a completely fully evolved sapient species on the planet again. It's kind of, you never quite know how long it's going to take, but it is totally doable.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so the other thing I noticed is that the recordings talk about like these spirits, and the spirits can like create mountains and dig deep ocean trenches, which is a great place for microbes to hang out during a mass extinction event. But like the recordings were implying that like the spirits, whatever they were, had something it was calling magic, I don't know. I don't know what I think about all of that, but
any certain level of science that's advanced enough can be misconstrued for magic.
Exactly. And I talked to Autobot about it, but Autobot is, oh god, I'm saying their name wrong again. Autopilot. I keep doing that. I don't know why. I just get really focused on the bot part. I talked to Autopilot about it, and they are, of course, really focused on finding their distress beacon. And so they're like taking it very much at face value, which I understand, because if you take it at face value as there was a disaster and the planet needs help and we're here to help, then maybe they'll find their distress beacon. But
yeah. So I guess the real question is, how old are the tapes?
Yeah.
Like, if the tapes are, I didn't really get a good look at what type of tape they are. Like some recordings can last centuries, but I doubt that they could last more than like a couple of millennia. I don't know. I think we need a scientist who can do the experiments.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe an
on this.
archaeologist to find out where they're being found, because if they're being found like in some kind of like depressurized, sealed environment, that might keep stuff from degrading. But if they're just like lying around on rocks or something, that's a different story.
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard, it's been kind of satellite-y looking. They've been crashed, so I'm not sure exactly what. Like, I think there's one over there, just over yonder.
You where the smoke's coming up?
Found in satellite stuff. Well, then they could be well preserved. They could be incredibly old.
They could be.
And time moves differently in space as well.
A little bit, not that much. Like, it's only just by gravity, and that's
like if it went in like a black hole or something.
Ooh.
If there was a black hole, we would not be seeing those satellites. But yeah, I suspect that like if they've been in satellites, they could have lasted incredibly long times. Like, space is very good at preserving stuff as long as there's not too much if there's a good enough radiation shielding for any stars nearby.
Right, and if they weren't from this planet, somebody could have launched them, and this planet could have like grabbed them into orbit, and then the orbit's destabilized and they crashed.
Though the chances of multiple of them landing on this planet,
yeah, I mean,
location,
like it implies like
incredibly tiny.
Yeah, you're right. Statistically, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But I mean, I guess if they if someone was sending them here on purpose. I Autopilot seemed to be assuming that the spirits are real things and the magic is real things, and like if we find this alien library, we'll like find the magic and be able to fix everything, I guess. And honestly, that kind of surprised me coming from a robot, but I don't know,
Well,
maybe.
he's not a scientist. he's just trying to complete his programming.
Yeah,
So
you-
he'll take a lot of face value.
yeah, you do have a point. I guess I'm thinking that just because one was created by science doesn't mean one has a scientific mind.
Absolutely.
But
I would argue that everyone is technically created by science.
yeah, I can't really argue with
Kind of.
that. Kind of.
Kind of.
But what do you think about the whole spirit thing? Like, have you ever
Well, I
seen a
think
spirit?
It could be. I haven't seen a spirit on this planet. No. It could be misconstrued, or a lack of understanding can be just seen as magical. It could be spirits as well. Like I don't know. I haven't been here for long, so I don't know what scientific or magic systems this world or even universe we're on. I don't even know how we got here.
I don't know how we
could
got
be-
here either.
Does
Yeah,
anyone know how they got here? Except for the bots. They came here
Except
to
for the
destroy
bots.
Beacon.
Musey Monroe was coming
Oh.
here for vacation. Or so I hear.
I don't think she was coming
Was she
here
coming
per
here?
se for
Yeah.
vacation. I think she was going to one of her. She was saying she was going to one of her private resort planets.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't know
and she
anything
got-
about trying to go on vacation and ending up
Stranded.
in a desolate wasteland.
Yeah, I think it was a stranded option rather than. I don't think here was by choice. I think her other she had another choice, which sounds very similar to some kind of thing that is in the back of my brain. Rhymes with seek. Some climbing involved.
Oh.
Bugle.
Antiques.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
Shriek. Is it
Antiques.
Shriek? I think it might be Shriek.
Maybe she
Not
was going
Shriek,
antique shopping.
Maybe.
Maybe she was taking a leak.
Maybe she was peeking at something.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
Maybe so.
Um,
How did you get here,
Yeah.
Em?
I got taken and then sucked through like what looked like a black hole or a portal or something, and then I popped.
Were
Popped
you
here.
you were also kidnapped by aliens?
I was kidnapped by aliens.
I was
Yeah, I just didn't want to
yeah.
say it. You know.
Well, no, I know,
Oh.
I understand. Like I assume it was aliens because I never met them. It's just I was home and then there was a lot of chaos and then I was here. Well, okay, I wasn't home. Anyway, I was here, kidnapped by aliens. Yes. Yes.
It happens to the best of us, really.
It does happen.
Days like that.
It does.
in
Yeah.
theory, I could also have been kidnapped by aliens and just activated on this planet.
Right. That's the
Oh.
thing.
That's true.
They could be
See,
the
I
ones
don't
who
know
brought
how I
you
got
here.
here. I just got activated here.
Yeah, because we don't know how we traveled here. Like, did we go cross universes? Are we in the same universe? Are there different universes?
Are
Was
we-
it a
are
complicated
you
system of
we're
portals?
get-
Why
could
Can we
not just
make
be in the
cheese
same
out of
universe and
rocks?
in a planet rather than going multidimensional?
There's
I'd
so
rather
many
just assume they were in the
questions.
same universe that that I was programmed in, but
Well, I mean, enough laws of physics and everything are the same that like your programming works. We can
Mhm.
mostly eat the food and drink the water and breathe the air and everything. Like things are mostly the same, which does kind of imply same universe, different planet. At least to me.
it feels like a different
Yeah.
planet to me rather than a different universe.
But I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy on a donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bill.
Well, I
no,
mean, not
you're just
yet.
walking.
But if
No,
I find
okay,
you
I'm
a
not.
donkey, I'll be happy to
Sorry.
provide, and then you too could be a guy on a donkey.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Well, it was lovely to natter with you both.
yes.
Yeah,
If
theorize.
anything comes to mind, we can have a chat. If I suppose we keep an eye out for a library at this stage.
Yeah, and I guess maybe now that I'm not just walking, I could go check out more of the satellite crash sites and see if I can find more recordings.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Yeah.
And I'll say it has maybe been a bit of time, and there may not be a library currently still standing.
That's
Canonically,
what I think.
Right.
Mchmu didn't have time to build it, but more satellites might still be coming down. We can't just have half a story.
Mhm.
Oh, I love your belief in the kindness of the universe that it would give us a complete story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'll go right around cuz I've been wanting to explore more anyway, and if I find any more discs or library remnants or spirits or tardigrades or anything, I'll let you both know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I will
Yeah.
too. I'm gonna head back because I see the sun's getting real low.
It is.
And I'll
It
see you
is.
guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you
Is it gonna be?
later.
Oh, we are going in different directions. Though. It wasn't
Yes.
gonna be one of those
Yeah.
awkward ones where we all go the same direction.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
That's beautiful. I didn't get to ask her about it. That's fine. I'm going to ride in this direction and hope somebody sleeps. I hadn't realized that these were crashed satellites because I've mostly been finding them, I think, after other people. Okay, this isn't going to be a new one because this is in the middle of everything. But oh, yeah, that looks like a satellite that has crashed, all right. Recording moved to ring storage. Find it there if you need it. Shh. Nobody look. Nobody look. I'm definitely not disassembling the satellite for parts. I had so much iron a bit ago, and then I died to the shulker spawner and lost everything. So I now have 2 reasons to go find all the satellites. 1, to try to find another music disc, and 2, because they're apparently a good source of iron. Okay, so I think I'm gonna ride this way for a bit and see what I can see in terms of crash sites. Or just people's builds or whatever. I'm really glad Anathra saw it the same way I did, because honestly, it just something about it feels a little off. And I mean, granted, he's a hologram. I probably shouldn't, like, I don't know, I think I'm just really lonely. Do you know what I miss? I miss the problem. I actively miss the problem. I realize that this probably sounds like a crazy thing to say, but I do. I haven't seen him in a few days since we fished together. I'm not even sure if he's a him, but I think I'm going to say him. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Go this way. Go this way, donkey. I know you're just following my directions, but sometimes my directions are wrong, and I need you to be better than me. Be better than me. That's beautiful. This planet is so pretty. Oh, okay, Chad, I'm catching up with you now. You'll be here mostly for most of the stream because you can't sleep. Cookie, I'm so sorry you can't sleep, but it is a pleasure and a delight to have you in stream with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think we're gonna go down this way. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, it wasn't just a follow, it was a raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Week. Welcome in. Oh, I just realized I haven't shouted out anybody who's raided me today. Let me do that right now. Do I remember how? Shout out. There we go. Week, thank you so much for the raid. It is so appreciated. What were you up to? I know I saw you on the server, but I never made it over to you. I've been wandering around interrogating people about recordings and biology and nutrients and all kinds of stuff. Pumpkin raid. Building parking lot. I visited parking lot several times. It's a great landmark. I was wandering around looking for cows and sheep and stuff, and I was using parking lot to steer by. It's done? Congratulations. Is there going to be more to parking lot, or is parking lot just parking lot? We need nothing more. I'm stretching, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you very much. So much for the thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much for the follows. I do have anonymous follows on, but I don't like shout out people's names as they follow me, but please feel free to keep hanging out, chat if you feel like it, lurk if you feel like it. Everybody's welcome. There will be much, much more. I cannot wait to see. Oh, there is another one. Okay, but I'm going to ignore it right now because I'm talking to my raid. You just sit there and then I'll investigate you. Don't leave. So how was your stream? How was finishing parking lot live? I'm going to snooze ads again. I feel like my ads have been really aggressive this Friday. Like they really want to run. And if you need to raid and run, I totally understand because streaming can be exhausting. So please make sure, especially when your chat likes to scare you and spike your cortisol. So stick around for as long as you'd like. You're very welcome, but make sure to go get food, drink water, take a break. Do your you things, your post-stream you things. I don't have to introduce anybody to where we are because you were on Lunar Phase too. So we're still on Lunar Phase. I have this wonderful robo donkey who I've gotten incredibly attached to. And I had been listening to the lore recordings that people have been finding and then talking to a few people about what was in them and coming up with some theories. And now I am wandering around looking for more of these guys. This is the first intact one I've found, and I see why they don't stay intact for long, because look at all of that iron. Oh boy, do I need iron. This is a much better way of getting iron than dying in a cave. And there's not even a fire on this one. On the other hand, I don't see any... Well, was this a satellite? I feel terrible disassembling it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, let's do this quickly. I feel like the satellite police are about to show up and criticize me for destroying their creation. Oh, hey, there is something. Okay, there's nothing in the crafter. I know people have been finding the discs in some of these, but I don't know. I don't know if they're in crafters or just in barrels or exactly, Cookie, but iron. But iron. In my defense, iron. Don't get lost, donkey. I still haven't named you yet. Andesite. Crafter. Maybe, but crafter? Surely somebody wants a crafter. Piston. Block of coal. I could use that. They shouldn't have made their satellites out of such valuable materials if they didn't want them being disassembled for parts. Lodestone? Don't mind if I do. And to be honest, there were several times lately I've been like, if only I had a hopper. Okay. No disc, but now I'm rich. Or at least slightly less poor. All the comms are down because Alt took all the iron from satellites. This is the first one. This is the first one. I'm pretty sure people who were not me, like Wade, have been doing this way before me. I'm lucky my chat is nice to me. It doesn't scare me. I'm thinking, chat, I should find a nice, safer place to stop for a minute. Like maybe this looks like a ruined village. Yeah, a ruined village I don't think I've been to yet. I think maybe I should stop at the village, run a whole 3 stupid minutes of stupid ads so they quit popping up. And while that's happening, refill my water because I'm getting pretty thirsty. Donkey could go here. I could go here. This seems like a safe place. This seems like a safe place. Now it's a safe and well-lit place. You haven't set yourself up for scares. It's true. It's true. I did think of kind of going the soundboard route, especially like since I love streaming Phasmos so much. I thought of adding soundboard stuff so people can Phasmo scare me. But you know, like the time it takes between me thinking of a cool thing to do and actually doing it are very long periods of time. Also, like for this SMP in particular, because I'm having the chance to roleplay, which I love and have never really gotten to do on stream before, I don't think I'd want redeems where people could like scare me or something. Because imagine like I'm having a deep, serious conversation with somebody about something, and then I'm just shrieking because somebody has jump scared me. I hate that I watched a horror series a couple of days ago. And now I'm scared of a non-existent entity. I feel you, Cookie. I feel you so much. That has happened to me. I read this really good horror manga like a year or two ago now. And occasionally it still just comes into my brain. Like I'm not trying to think about it. It just happens and then I'm scared. And it's upsetting. Okay, chat, we are going to take a 3-minute ad break so I can get some water and Twitch quits bugging me continually. So I invite all of you to go ahead and drink some water, grab a snack, go find the pet of your choice and say hello to them, stretch, do some good stuff like that, and I will be back in 3 minutes, except I'm getting things in my activity monitor that suggest that maybe I'm about to get another raid. Oh, that would maybe it's just weird timing. Okay, I'm gonna go peek at something real quick before I run ads because I would hate to be running ads when a raid came in, but I've never seen that message in my activity log before, in my Twitch activity log. Okay, no, that does not look like a raid coming. That looks like something else. Phew! Okay, that's good. That's good because, like, not that I wouldn't love to be raided again, but I do want to get these ads run. Okay, chat. 3 minutes of ads. Take a break while I take a break. We'll be back. We will do more lovely fun stuff. Hey, I counted you're down. I welcomed you back. I was so excited that the ads were over, and then I realized I was muted. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Hello, Nkum. Welcome in. How's it going for you today? I was hiding out in a ruined village while I ran ads because Twitch has been being super pushy and I was tired of getting the pop-ups. But now we're back. We're ready for donkey back adventures. Okay. Which way do we want to go? I think more or less this way. There's so much I haven't seen yet. I have been told by, I think, Doolin. Ooh, an egg. If aliens hadn't... Do you think they're aliens or do you think they're spirits? Well, if somebody hadn't turned my chicken creation area into whatever that lore book warning sign thing was, I could use that egg to make chickens, or at least to try. Donkback Mountain. Oh dear. You've been sent here by Imshmu? Oh, that was sweet of her. Do you come with a mission? Are you on a quest? Okay. I'm all ears. I'll even borrow the donkey's ears, so I've got 4 of them. What is your mission or quest? Can I help Imshmu with something? The only thing in my mind is Adventure Time Altair version. I could go for that. Okay, this is somebody's house-ish. Let's not jump down and land in the middle of the cactus farm. That was an intrusive thought that I just had, but we are ignoring it. And we're safely going down this way and circling around, giving the cactus farm a wide berth. It would have been funny. And sad. And my poor donkey would have suffered for it. I have been drawing fan art for niche content creators, and Imshmu recommended you after I drew fan art for her. That is so awesome. Both of you to do that, because yeah, of course smaller creators don't get as much art. And really, really sweet of Imshmu to recommend that you come over here. So welcome. Is there someplace that you post your art? I would love to see what you've drawn for Imshmu. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting distracted. This person has a unicorn. Okay, whose intrusive thoughts farm is this? There are no signs. I could leave them a sign saying, "Who are you?" But I'm trying to not go back to my sign creating ways. I will have to look. I'm on her Discord. So, I admit I'm a little flustered because the implication here is that you might draw fan art of me, and that would be incredibly flattering, and you're welcome to do so if you would like to, although definitely no pressure. I'm just trying to be very chill and cool, but I'm actually quite excited about this possibility. Okay, there's no indication about whose area this is. And I think I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to resist the urge to create signs asking them who they are and why they built this. Yes, Puma, it's an intrusive thoughts farm. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I could leap down in there and hug all of those cactus simultaneously. But I did not do so. And now, oh, is that another village? This place is rich in villages. I'm gonna go this way. Whatever I want you to draw, you'll draw it for me? That is a really nice offer, thank you. I would love to have fan art of my Lunar Phase character because this is the first time on an SMP I've tried doing roleplay and stuff, and I am having like the best time. Like, I do always enjoy Minecraft, but riding around on a donkey roleplaying at people is so much fun. I think this is what Doolin was talking about. It's like a terrible snowy waste full of murder trees. So probably not where I want to be as darkness falls. I'm gonna move away from the terrible snowy waste full of murder trees because I still don't have a bed. I mean, I could do some sheep murders, but I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna go over to. Okay, fine. You may have made an upsetting cactus farm, but you are now my friend, whoever you are, stranger, because maybe you have a bed sitting out here. I'm like B-dubs. I'm scared of the dark. Somebody else might sleep, but if needed, I can sleep. Okay, my character. So I was on Wastes before this, and I wanted to connect my Waste character, although I didn't really roleplay there, with my lunar phase experience. So on Wastes, I was a koi boy, which is like a cowboy, but fabulous. So I had this really nice fancy outfit, and like, you know, I was going to like wander around and fan myself and stuff, which didn't really come to pass. And then I got kidnapped by aliens. So I've got the minimal armor, but I'm going to sleep also. Okay, I'm going to get out of F5. I'm such a professional. I'm going to get out of F5 and click some stranger's bed repeatedly. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. I mean, yes. Okay, it's daytime. Never mind. Everything's fine. Okay. So, I was kidnapped by aliens from the Wastes. My outfit is a mess. I haven't found new and better clothes yet. I'm just armoring up and hoping for the best. And on the Wastes, I was trying to raise a beautiful herd of mushrooms so I could sell them to the like rich rancher guy who had like 87 employees who were always in the shower. That was, yeah, he was a penguin. It was a very weird thing. But I was going to sell all my cows to him so I could use the money to get back home. But before that came to fruition, I got kidnapped by aliens and now I'm here. I would prefer just the damaged clothes because that's like kind of the main idea. Like maybe with the diamond boots because it's what I'm going for is like, you know, kidnapped by aliens, ripped out of my normal life, dumped on a strange planet. And then I'm trying to figure out everything because I want to go home. I want to return from whence I came. And since this is the first time I've really tried role-playing on an SMP, it's also the first time I've been trying to like use social media and stuff. So if you are up for drawing me in like a variant of my lunar phase skin, I will really, really happily put it on my socials and everything as kind of an introduction to like my character and what I'm doing and stuff. Yeah, no worries about that. Art is art. Like, art is art. Also kind of thriving. I am thriving! Now that I have a donkey, I am thriving. My two favorite things on this new alien world that I find myself in are my donkey and the problem. Although like, Anathra is really cool, too. Anathra was very helpful, and I cannot believe there is cheese crafting. I am so shocked by this information. I can craft cheese out of the rocks. Okay, I'm wandering around Lost. Let's not wander around Lost. This is village. This was terrible snowy waste full of trees that are going to eat me. This definitely looks like village where everything's already been looted. No! I take it back. This is village where nothing has been looted. I have found riches. I found an azalea. Okay, lover, I love you, but I don't... I found a pale oak sapling. Chat, this is actually big. The only way to get stuff like saplings and things is to find them in chests. And everything got looted very early on. I haven't been looking in any of the villages I found because I've just been assuming that everything's gone. Okay, so we're going to go through this archaeological treasure, looting all the chests and taking things home. I think that's gonna be much of the rest of stream. I kind of want more apples. So on day 1, there was a guy who claimed he was a doctor. His name was Duvid. And he said part of how you could be sure that he really was a doctor is, you know the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, if you threw an apple at this guy, he ran away. I tried it. It's true. So I had a lot of apples just in case I needed to, like, chase him off. Look at all these saplings. Let's go. I'm not going to have... Wait, I have a bundle. Bundle, bundle, bundle. Bundle, bundle, bundle. I am so rich in saplings. This is incredible. I'm taking the bread. I'm not taking the potatoes because I have a really good potato farm at home. Because I have not really been succeeding in avoiding cottagecore vibes. You can check out Imshmoo's Discord and Benji's Discord to see what I've recently drawn. I will happily do that when the stream is done. And absolutely no pressure, Income, but if you would like to join my Discord, I'm pretty sure the link is in my Twitch description, and you would be very welcome to come hang out. And if you like, post art there. Look, another bundle. I'm overcome by my riches. I like feathers because then I can make arrows without having to destroy the really cute chickens. And the chickens are super cute, and I feel really bad for destroying them. Wait. This is the kind of tower where... Oh no, okay. I think this is the kind of tower where they found the first disc, but there doesn't seem to be anything like that here. There's daily music chat and goose. There is a lot of goose. There is a lot of goose. When I stream from MCCI, which like, this looks like me. I opened this chest and I was like, oh, were those my starting tools? That's very, very much a me vibe. Maybe I guess somebody looted part of this and just never got around to the part I was looting. Yeah, that's fine. I am so rich. I'm so excited to have so many options. I want to build... Thank you so much for the follow. I do have anonymous follows on, which is why I'm not shouting out your name, but please feel free to chat if you want to talk, or just lurk if that's what you prefer. You're welcome here either way. I have an idea for a build I want to do, which is going to be a like Chinese style pavilion-y thing on the water. It's going to be very small. It's going to be circular, which I'm not super confident about, but you know, there are a lot of tools out there, so I can try to figure it out in creative. But it's going to need mangrove and either spruce or dark oak. I'm not sure yet. And so I'm really happy to be finding the saplings. I'm also really happy to be finding so many apples. I will be able to keep Duvid away from me for days. Maybe even weeks. Okay. One problem with this is everything looks alike, so I'm just going to kind of keep looping through the same houses, checking them over and over. I guess I'm leaving the doors open. Maybe. Maybe I'm just looping through the same houses, checking them over and over. I don't need the chorus fruit because it grows wild here. And anyway, what would I do with it other than teleport around, which is funny. I don't know why I'm taking the bread. So when I was telling Anathra, oh yeah, the bread does nothing, I mean, that was roleplay. But also the bread does nothing. I feel like I could eat 10 loaves of bread and my saturation like just vanished instantly. Oh, that's right. I was going to try cheese. So I'm supposed to have jacket potato and then cheese. That's supposed to be good for my health. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Okay, we're just gonna make sure the doors are staying open. If the door is open, I've been there. That's my belief. I think I've actually gotten everything. I think I just foolishly closed the door this one. Oh, okay, maybe not. How are there this many houses? Yeah, my Discord is often popping. It has been a bit quieter lately, I think just because it's summer. More emeralds. More emeralds. And the main thing I stream, for those of you who are new here, is I usually do an MCCI lobby on Fridays. And we have quite a fun community of people who show up to play MCCI every week. But because Lunar Phase is only 30 days, and like I said earlier, the FOMO is intense, I haven't been doing my MCCI Fridays. That and real life stuff, because it's summer. I have a family. They want to do summery things with me. Okay, now we've got to find my donkey again. I did tie it up, so it can't have gone far. I just have to figure out. There it is. I'm not lost at all. The accusations of being lost were completely unfounded. Completely unfounded. Thank you, Puma. Yes, public Minecraft game server. So anyone can log in and play games. They have some of the games that are in the MC Championship. They have some games that are only on the server. And a lobby is a public lobby where basically you can all group together and just play together. It's really fun, and like, not to toot my own horn, but my community that shows up for this is amazing. They're very friendly. They tease each other a lot, but although I love Minecraft, I'm not the best of it. I can't PvP worth beans. I can barely parkour. So it is a really, really fun group of people to just play a lot of games with without anybody getting like competitive or critical or anything like that. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, yeah, if you're on the Discord, you'll see the next time we do it. I think it's like, it might be next week, Wednesday. I'm not sure. Oh, you're on Bedrock. I wish it was easier for Bedrock and Java to play together. I played Bedrock for years and years and years before I started playing Java, and I'm very happy playing Java, but I do wish some of the people I played with on Bedrock like were able to come do things like MCCI. It's so weird that there's these two ecosystems that are basically separate from each other. Okay, so yeah, people said horrible snowy plains full of death trees, and I'm guessing these are they. And what the heck? No. No. It's daytime. On the other hand, are they passive? What? Okay, he is kind of cute. I love the one-eyed green chicken. Please do not speak badly of my son. My many, many, many sons. Yeah, maybe somebody... It's... Okay, I'm looking at you too, dude. Okay, I don't think they're passive. I'm on a donkey. I'm faster than you. This is terrible. This is really actually scary. Avert your eyes, Cookie, if you're still here. You're really not going to be able to sleep after this. In all the stories. Oh my. Did you see how fast he was running? This is like a horror movie. Also, what has happened to that poor innocent birch tree? You're raging over something right now? Okay, that's going to keep you safe from the horror of these creakings. Daytime super speed creakings. Also, weird birch. Okay, you know what? I'm not going. I'm not going. I have a sense of self-preservation. Chat, I think what we're going to do is we're going to ride south a little, and then we're going to start going back east, and then circle around north to go home. Because as much fun as I am having, I have been streaming for about 2.5 hours, and I think probably 3 hours is where I'm going to want to call it, because I started so late today that that's another village. That's another village. And this village has the scary ground. Did somebody... Okay, this is the first place I have been on this planet that actually looks like something bad happened. Like, the ground is gray. There's a lot of ice and snow. There are horrifying tree monsters. I fear for my life if I go inside this village. The sun is directly overhead. Oh. Donkey, I don't know if we should be here. Like, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm greedy. Oh, but look at this floor. Somebody's been here already. Okay, we're just gonna check out this one. Yeah, somebody's been here. And anyway, what do I have to be greedy about? I'm rich in saplings. I'm rich in saplings. And that's what matters. I don't want to be here when the trees come out. That seems like an environmental disaster. That does right there. Everything else, beautiful. Love the one-eyed chickens. Very, very happy about them. But that was actually creepy. Okay. Oh, I can't circle around east. Oh, but what's this? Okay, I guess we're gonna go this way a bit. And then maybe we'll go north and then east instead of east and then north. This looks interesting. I think this is probably somebody's build. Maybe? No. That's incredibly cool. What are these? Donkey, why did I never bring a fence post? Okay, this isn't greed. This is scientific discovery. This might be someone's build. What? Okay, these are made of leaves. They're really interesting. They're really interesting. The way they are... No, this can't... If this is somebody's build, this is, like, really incredible. But I think this is really neat ocean terrain. And I should probably tell Shauna about it. Because if she wants moss, this is a great place to get moss. I'm gonna go back to Donkey, though, and continue writing. My character was in a, gosh. I'm trying to think of the word for the type of skirt it was. It was like a slanted diagonal. This was the original waist skin. So I had a vest with a little star on it. I had a lot of jewelry on because I was a koi boy. And I had this really cute like skirt that was like at a diagonal. Skin made by Kaz. So this was the original skin. And then now that I have been here, it's ripped up. I lost my star. I lost most of my jewelry. I mean, it's like hanging in there, but it's not great. I think I must have like fallen on my knees. I feel like the aliens kind of just like hovered and dropped me off. And like I actually fell because it's like my knees are all torn up specifically. So oh, I should actually get on my donkey. How could I leave you? Dude, what are you doing? Were you going to go, like, sulk in the water? Come here. Thank goodness for leads. Where would I be without leads? No. Okay, I would be riding the donkey as opposed to accidentally leading it again. That's where I would be without leads. Do frogs spawn on those? I mean, they look like a place frogs might spawn. I did find a random frog the other day, not when I was live. I stuck it in a house and hoped for the best because it was pretty far from home. Why are you awake at 4 a.m.? I say this kindly and affectionately, but sleep is good. Do sleeping. But also thank you very much for being here. It was great meeting you. I really appreciate the offer of fan art. Oh. That's Shauna, who's on Do Not Disturb, so we're not gonna disturb. Oh, you slept for 8 hours? Are you just like a super early riser? Because that's different. That's fine. People have all kinds of schedules. Hi, Luca. So why do we have 2 pickaxes in our hotbar? Because I don't have very many diamonds. The diamond one is for if I run into something where the stone one won't suffice. The stone one is for normal things like harvesting end stone and I don't know, whatever else. There are actually enchanting tables now, and I have way more diamonds than I did before, so I probably don't need to be carrying 2. Oh no, more of those guys. Yes, it does have over 1500 durability. Sometimes a guy just has to mine extensively for hours for no reason. Which actually is not something I've been doing on this server because with only 30 days, I don't have time to loiter in the mines. Oh, okay, there's another. We're gonna go around this way. I know I keep saying I'm gonna turn around and head for home, but the lure of adventure, the lure of donkey back adventure is very strong. Luca, look at the chickens and quit asking questions. They're beautiful. They're beautiful chickens. Why so many questions? You're right, I probably don't need it. Why do you hate yourself to be drawing right now? I don't know. How is drawing and self-hatred related? I don't draw, so I'm not sure I actually understand. You know, if I do want to make that platform, this might. No, I'm not going to do it all the way out here with like a horrible forest of killer trees between me and everybody else on the server. That would just be dumb. If I'm going to make my platform, I'll do it near where I've been living. Look, I just want the best for my friends. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you too, Luca. Do you see that like weird birch tree thing? There's an entire biome over here where creaking just walk around in broad daylight and they're like super speed. It was truly one of the most upsetting things I have ever experienced, and oh my god, it's everywhere. See, he's slow now, but when he like noticed me, he zoomed towards me at high velocity. And I was running on my donkey, and I wasn't sure I was going to outrun him. Because it's 1 a.m. for you, you should be asleep. You should be asleep, Cookie. You should be asleep. You know, we're through the, like, environmental disaster lore part of the stream. Like, let's think of calming things that will help Cookie overcome the horror story that they had in their mind so that they can sleep. Like, I don't know, what's really calming? Cute alien sheep jumping over fences. Admittedly, criticizing every mistake any of my friends ever make is not the right way to go about it. Only if we take you seriously, Luca, and said with ultimate kindness. I usually just assume you're giving me a hard time and don't take you super seriously. I want you to die of cuteness. Uh-oh. Do you have a cuteness allergy? I mean, you're probably mostly safe here if you do, but sometimes things happen. Where are we on the map? Okay, why am I still going west? I am experiencing what my character is constantly feeling, which is that I would like to be home, but it's very, very far away, and I keep going in the wrong direction. Ooh. Ooh. It's another one of the rocket ships. Let's go. I'm going to take you apart for parts. I'm rich. I'm richer. This is great. Where's my end stone? I'm not going to have iron problems after this because it's not like I'm building with iron or anything. I just need it for like normal tasks. And this is a richness of iron. This is lovely. I'm so happy right now. Cookie's drawing a secret. That's cool. I love secrets. That's why I have spent the last few hours running around trying to find them out. Really happy with my sapling haul. I am not only going to be able to build pretty much anything I want to build. Okay, one pale oak sapling isn't that much help, but that's the thing. There's got to be people who have others. Same with, I mean, I don't really need pale oak. Also, pale oak is kind of everywhere, which is a nice change of pace from normal reality. But, let's bundle some stuff. Like, why do I even have a lodestone? There we go. Yeah, I think I got everything useful. It hurts my heart to just let things despawn like that, but I'm trying to become a better Minecrafter who doesn't carry around things I don't need, which is why I kept the lever. Okay, you're stopping drawing for now. It's too rage baiting. Doing things when you're tired is really, really hard, which is one thing I've been having to think a lot about with this server and my FOMO, because since we have people from like all over, and we have all the time zones. Okay, I'm definitely turning north now. This is north, and this is the direction I am going. Since we have people from everywhere, there's always somebody online, and I keep having to like remind myself that I don't need to be online all the time, and it's okay to not be here, because 30 days is just so short. And it's not that there's like specific things I'm afraid I'm gonna miss out on. It's more just like the general, you know, stuff is happening. Cool things are occurring. Okay. These doors are all open, which tells me this village has been looted, which tells me I don't need to worry about it. I can just keep heading north. Iron Golem has a protective helmet. I guess he can't breathe this atmosphere. Do you know who else has protective helmets? Because apparently they can't breathe the atmosphere. The hostile mobs. Creepers with their cute little helmets running up to you and exploding in your face. Oh, that's so pretty. The gradient right there as it changes biomes like is so pretty. Okay, I guess we're going this way now. So yeah, the creepers, the zombies. I'm not sure about the skeletons. And do you know who else? The bats. Little teeny tiny bats with giant space helmets, keeping them safe from air that they can't breathe. It is so adorable. Every time I've seen them, I've been like... Well, for one thing, it kind of looks like a block of glass is just flying around a cave, which is a little bit spooky. But it's also so cute. So there you go, Cookie. If you have a cuteness allergy, I'm afraid I was just really unhealthy for you. Something is happening up there, but I'm not gonna go see what. I'm just gonna keep going east and north. Yeah. East and north, north and east. I have looted. I didn't find any more discs. Etat did come into chat and say I should look on Discord. So like if I'd really definitely wanted to find one, I could have checked the Discord and seen probably where it was. But I just wanted to wander around, honestly, and do some exploring. Because I've been sticking really, really close to like the area where pretty much where we started, which is where I have like my little farm and my bed and everything. And it's close to live. It's close to Week's parking lot in case I get lost. Oh no. Another... no, that's bad. And it's night. And nobody's sleeping. Why didn't I steal a bed from that village? That's okay. I'm sure somebody will sleep soon. I'm just gonna keep riding. Riding through the rainy night. The spiders also have helmets, in case you didn't notice. If I or my donkey get murdered in this situation, I am going to be really disappointed. Husk. Okay. This is scary. This is increasingly scary. Why is it dark and rainy and scary? Hello, creepers. As long as I keep moving, I think I'll be okay. As long as I don't stop riding. Why are there villager sounds? How are you guys surviving this night? Oh, I'm going south again. I don't have time to look for directions. I just need safety. Why are there so many villagers here? And why are they coexisting so peacefully with all the hostile mobs? Many questions, no answers. Just riding through the night. Thank you! Thank you. Oh, the sun, the beautiful sun. Okay, this is the village I went to before. Yeah, too many scary things. Too many scary things. Okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. No murder trees for this guy. Ugh. How did I... Okay. You can't see how fast he is because of course he has to stop if I look at him. Yeah, you may well hee-haw. Okay, how did I get through here before? I think No, I went all the way around. I guess I probably want to go north along the edge of... Don't murder me, tree. Don't murder me, trees. No, no murder. No murder. Why do you hate the sun, Luca? It's keeping me alive. I don't want to single-handedly fight all the murder trees and creepers and space helmets, and I don't want to be in this crater either. I don't understand these villagers. I don't want to be here. Like, I really don't want to be here. Oh! No. 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 That's all I have to say about this. No. I see you. Go away. They don't have space helmets. The sun makes my room hot and is really bright, and the brightness gives me headaches. Okay, like that's fine. But in Minecraft, Luca, in Minecraft, do you hate the sun in Minecraft? I wonder why. You know, on day 1, we found a crater, and the crater had like 30 villagers in it. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody who had been involved in testing admitted that they had been messing around and kind of forgotten to clean up after themselves. And so there was like a villager cleanup party using, standard Minecraft villager cleanup techniques. I really wonder if something similar happened over here because there are so many villagers just roaming around loose. Also, is there going to be an MCCI Friday next week? There might be an MCCI Wednesday or Thursday, but there is not going to be an MCCI Friday because it is summer, and yet again, I am being dragged off by family to do, like, family things. Although, actually, I say that, and then it just now occurs to me the family thing might not be till noon or 1? So, like, if I was dedicated, which of course I am, and determined, which I definitely am, maybe we could have a really early MCCI Friday? Well, like, not early, early. I couldn't start, like, super early, but, like, I could start a little early and we could just do it short. Because it's been a while and I miss it. Oh, hello. This one is copper and has a crafter. The crafter is empty. Has an observer. Is this a radio tower? nothing's getting crafted. I kind of don't want to take this apart because it's like actually whole. It's the first time I've seen one of those with the pieces. Okay, we're gonna keep going north, then we're gonna head east. We're gonna get home. I believe it. Although, gosh, what has this planet done to me that I'm calling my little, like, hole with scary books in it home? I have checked my posture, Cookie. I am setting up as straight as a guy riding a donkey through a terrifying landscape possibly can. My posture is sublime. You will just have to trust me on it since I don't actually like have a face cam or anything. But look at my little goose guy. Doesn't he look like he has good posture? Doesn't he look like he's upright? Upright geese wanted. I think that's a book. Thank you. I appreciate your trust. Oh god, we're about to hit a peninsula. Okay. Another rockety thing. Southwards. Southwards. Someday I will see home again. I'm not stopping this stream till I get back to my own bed. Or, okay, I'm not even going to say that. That's not going to happen. There's no way I'm going to die and have to come rescue my donkey. What is a peninsula? This shape right here, where it's surrounded by water on 3 sides. If it was surrounded by water on 4 sides, it would be an island. But when it's 3 sides, it's a peninsula. And I was up here realizing that I couldn't keep going east unless my donkey and I were going to swim. And he is a mechanical donkey, and I don't really want to put him in water because I don't know how rust resistant he is. And while apparently Puddleshine has motor oil, I don't have like a lot of confidence that I would be able to get enough to de-rust my donkey. Although, now that I've said that, I do think I should probably go... Oh, that looks cool and scary. Cool and very scary. We're just going to take a quick screenshot of that in case anybody wants to know where they can find Skulk. And then we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. We're going to just keep traveling. No, I don't want to be going south. How did I end up going south again? Or do I want to be going south? South isn't the worst, but I really want to be going east. Head east, young goose. Or you just didn't know what it was in English then? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me, especially if English isn't your first language. I have been studying Spanish for about a year, and despite it being a year, I don't know what lots of things are in Spanish. Honestly, a year is a very short time for a language. I'm kind of being silly there. But even languages that I studied for quite a while, there's just like vast parts of the vocabulary that I don't have. Isn't every piece of land an island technically? Yeah. Or alternately, every body of water is a lake? I mean, can argue either way, right? Yes, I would love to. I wasn't asking because I don't want to be rude, but I'm super curious. I love languages. I am only fluent in English, but I have very briefly studied several, and I'm actually really enjoying Spanish. I would love to become actually fluent in Spanish. Polish? Polish is cool. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's somebody else I talked to kind of recently who is also from Poland. Somebody from MCCI Fridays, but I'm not remembering who. You've been studying English for 18 years and still don't know some words. English is a really bad language for knowing all the words, though, Luca, because everybody makes them up so quickly. And also, like, we stole so many words from so many other languages. So, like, learning all the English words, you end up learning, like, a bunch of Latin and Greek and French and Danish and frickin'. Sorry to steal your egg, friend. Okay, where am I? Okay, we're getting back to the known world. So, this is Week's parking lot. This, like, in here is where I live with all the trees, because that's my mangroves. So, this is going really well. I am going to make it home in one piece. There will not be any donkey-related tragedies. Even if nobody sleeps through this night, I can just keep writing till I get home. None of us would know your first language in the sense that none of us would speak it or none of us would have heard of it. I'm kind of a language nerd, so I've heard of a lot of languages, but you're probably right that there's not much chance I would speak. Oh, here's the Stargate again. It looks really pretty at night. I don't know if Stargate is its official name. Right into the water. Come on, donkey. Don't rust. Don't rust. I got distracted. Okay, you're right. I do not know. Divehi? Divehi? I'm guessing how to pronounce. No disrespect intended if I'm doing a really bad job of it. I have not heard of that language. May I ask what area of the world that's from?
Don't type one, chat.
Don't mind me, just
Okay.
writing through. Bye.
Wow,
I realized that there were people there. No. Come on, we've got this. I believe that's lives. We're so close to home. The Maldives. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some Googling. I have things to learn. I have things I don't know. And it's not like I thought I knew everything. That's not at all what I'm saying. But I'm so excited. Now I have to go find out things about this language because I had not heard of it before. That's so cool. Happy language nerd here. Okay, we're getting really close. This is abandoned village that I live next to. Oh, and our timing is perfect because Twitch is about to make me run ads again. So what's going to happen, chat, is we're going to get home. We're going to fasten Donkey to his fence post. I'm going to sleep in my own bed if the game will let me because I think it's actually still daytime. And we're going to find somebody to raid. If Mshmoo is still going, I think we can raid her. The mysterious beehive that appeared with no explanation is still here. Would you like to see my weird building that I don't know how it got here? Well, okay, it's not really a building, it's a room. Would you all like to see my weird room that I don't know how it got here before I stop? Because that was like at the beginning of stream. Okay. This is my cat. I have a cat and a donkey now. I am thriving. Here's my bed. I'm so happy. Okay, so this was my chicken. I don't want to call it a pit because it's not on the ground. My chicken enclosure? My chicken terrarium? It did not have this hole in it. It was just end stone and dirt, and I was throwing eggs in here, and I was assuming eventually I would get some chickens. You see, Luca, this is what the stone pickaxe is for. And today, after I started stream, I found out that there's this. Which is weird and inexplicable. And Marie Antoinette just opened the door. Hold on, chat. I must go close the door. Door closed. Marie Antoinette has fled under the bed. All is well. For those of you who don't know, Marie Antoinette is my cat. She is beautiful. She is so tall that when she stands on her back legs and reaches her front paws up, she can touch the handle of my bedroom door and just smack it open, and then she paws the door, slams it open, and comes in, which is really cute, except when she does it at like 3 a.m. because it wakes me up. She's a wonderful cat, and I love her, but I kind of wish she was less smart. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, this is here. Yes, exactly, Cookie. It's not like, fear not. It's fear not. Yeah, and there's a book, and I'll show you guys. I said that, like, this end part here looked like a toddler had just discovered, like, the emoji key on the keyboard and was just spamming every emoji they could think of. How, like, I'm assuming these are Unicode, but, like, you have been liberated. Congratulations. No thanks are needed or required. Your inevitable thanks are not at all welcome. Instead, you will do tasks for us. Our tasks will be magnificent and underwhelming. For now, be attentive. If tasks are not completed, you may not return home. Please do not feel threatened. We are uninterested in your fear. Be alert and aware. Await tasks. Aliens, spirits, pranksters. We just don't know. But I guess we'll find out. I think I'm just going to wait and see if I am in fact given tasks. Unicode includes pretty much all characters, including Elvish. I'm really glad that that wasn't in Elvish. Although if it was, I could have just admired the beautiful swirly bits. God, that reminds me of when I was in middle school and I decided I would learn to, like, write the Elvish alphabet so I could, like, write notes to my best friend and pass them in class, and she could learn the Elvish alphabet too. And then, like, if the notes were intercepted by the teacher, I tried snoozing, but I don't know if it worked. Nope.
It's mom, mean everything.
Hello? Goodbye? I think that was Cloak. Yeah, that was Cloak. It's kind of late. It's late in a lot of time zones. Let me see who I can raid while I wait for the ads to end. Let's see who is around right now and who is still streaming. Mshmoo is still streaming. Okay, we will raid Mshmoo. That seems like a really good choice. I don't know. Like, she has been streaming for longer than I have, so it's possible she's getting ready to stop. Oh no, Mshmoo is starting about to end. Okay, we shouldn't raid Imshmoo because she's about to end. Oh, okay. You know what? She is going to raid Sky, who is one of the members of the SMP that I don't actually know. She says they just started stream. I am going to find them on Twitch so I can raid them too. I think that's a great idea. So just give me a second. Just give me a second. I think I will follow her raiding out, and then I will raid out to the same person, and they're going to be... We are stealing ideas. Look, when it comes to sharing exposure and community and everything, stealing ideas is like the best thing to do. Stealing ideas is absolutely the best thing to do. Come on, Em. Oh, it sounds like Sky was ending too. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll try again. Who can we raid? Where is my raid menu? Okay, we're doing this again, chat. We're opening up the raid browser. Usually I raid someone I know. Okay, we will raid... We'll raid Muxton. Muxton's been going for 6.5 hours. Let's see if he's about to stop too. You know, he looks like he's mid-build. I don't think he's about to stop. We will raid Muxton. Muxton is on the Stuff and Things SMP. He's a really, really nice guy. So I'm just clicking buttons. I have never before. I don't usually stream at this time. Okay. We're going to raid Muxton, everybody. Say hello to him. Oh, you raided Calvin? Okay, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, I was going to raid Sky. Well, first, Mshmoo, I was going to raid you. And then I was going to raid Sky like you were. Calvin's a good idea. Let's raid Calvin. Calvin MC. Yes, he is a Lunar Phase person. I remember talking to him a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and raid him too. He's the guy who, if I remember right, does the incredible Axiom tutorials for anybody that's interested in Axiom. He has done some like really, really cool videos on how to use it. Okay, attempt 4 of raiding someone on Twitch. I'm a professional, chat. I will be live again tomorrow. I will be actually doing some MCCI, I think. Just not like a plobby, just like with some friends. Feel free to tune in. Feel free to tune in. Feel free to come hang out. And then I'm going on a quick trip, so I'll be gone for a couple of days. And I will definitely be live from Lunar Phase again on Wednesday. So tomorrow morning, my time, my usual stream time for those of you in Europe, so early evening for you. And then next week, Wednesday. And let's raid Calvin.